Hey, what's up, everybody? Here's the song.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
I hope y'all went out and voted today. I did.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol, keep him in check, along with John Wick and Steve Pence.
Did you guys
Johnny
vote?
Humor, he got the right diet. Mr.
Hope
Nice
you did.
Guy looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evil Knievel, we all know the Lord is coming back for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie, Brick got the blow. What's up to Kim Tone? I got to say hello to Julius Newman, Ringo Brothers, me Vato. Emily Graham, got the link on like Pronto. Jim Bob's a silly guy, Deborah's head honcho. Gene Speck and Gene
I've seen
Smith.
Jim Bob in a while.
Forrest might snap off, he's sick of this looting. Richard will pull up and give retribution. So Dawn, break of dawn and the Susan. Solomon, following Patriot movements. Brianna, the truth, Muse him like bruise him. Danny Huddy, saying what's up on the daily now. No, we don't play around. These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in time out.
What's up, Sneaky Pete?
Test the chat and find out if you're Antifa or BLM, you can ride out. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go.
What's up, Time to
it's
Kill?
the Eddie Block Show. If
What's up,
you
Sagittarius?
agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink
Just
more.
share this
We got
out
2
some
hours
more.
to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. What's up, Carla in Colorado, Nagasaki, Dara, Nicole? We all proud Americans, got rides a Harley.
Hope
Lil Mega Sheep,
you guys go
never
vote
sorry.
today?
Bizzle, the future, Matt Rogers, and AI. We all got bread to kill and we stay fly.
Yeah, everybody,
Diamond
go.
and AAL are here. Yo, drunk uncle, slam another beer. Nordic, Teresa,
Where am I
and
going here?
Josephine, all patriots, yeah, we know the team. ES brothers keeping their eyes peeled. Biden sucks, yeah, we seen the steal. Lisa D and AJ Alexander, my love and my mini me, you my man, bro. Penelope, DJ T and Sugar and Brownie and Panda and Rooster. Bree and Al from Idaho. Bounce and Dorothy ain't no rhinos. Everybody in the chat, no shady links. If I write another verse, Corey's paying me. Cajun Marie,
Alright.
Offlet, David Aguilar. Yeah, we some mega
Have you been watching the races?
Eden, Daisy, and Kelly. Titty 1, Titty 2, it's time to rally. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle
What was I
on the
gonna do
side,
here?
ready, let's go. Hey, it's the
What's
Eddie
up,
Block Show.
Andy?
If you agree or disagree, let them know.
Shit, I was gonna do
Yo,
something.
drunk uncle,
Oh, I know.
drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink
Yeah,
more.
we gotta talk to Mr. Nice Guy about that,
Chat like
Sneaky.
strange animals. Eddie Block and
Ooh,
drunk
I'm on
uncle
the
are
big
great
screen.
hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll.
What the heck is that? Oh, it's my cup. It's my cup. Eddie. Yeah, we gotta talk to Mr. Nice Guy. It's kind of hard for him to make these. He could maybe throw it in right here or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just make a video for this. And then I can put people's names in there, you know, update the names.
Mr. Nice Guy. Proud boy. Yeah, I'm a proud boy. I'm here to tell y'all, movement is here, baby.
I'm watching Crowder over here too. Oh my gosh.
Keep on listening.
Oh, they just showed a picture of Stacey Abrams eating corn.
Woo! 2021.
Oh my gosh.
Truck's coming back,
Wow.
baby. Conservative.
Yeah, I love it too. Mr. Nice Guy makes good songs for me.
You forgot the one in the chamber!
Only problem is if I do switch it over, if I do have him change it, he's gonna change everything, I think. I think he's gonna change everything. Well, who all went out and voted today? I did. I went out in the freaking rain to vote. I went to the rain. Oh shit, what did I do here? How the hell do I have that? Oh, that was from, I got you. That was from when we were watching stuff going on in DC. Hold on, where was I? There we go. Sorry, guys. I went and voted, Mr. Nice Guy. You know, they're already saying that frickin' Illinois won Democrat. You voted, Jeannie? Good, good, good. I was getting text all day from people who voted, so I know a lot of people voted. Now, when you guys went to vote today, did you guys notice, like I noticed, last time I voted, the parking lots wasn't very full. This time I went and voted, the fucking parking lot was full. There was a line. You know, it was crazy. People were really stepping up to vote now, which is good. Which is good. You voted 2 weeks ago? Man, I don't know. I don't trust that. I went in. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Democrat in Illinois. Senator John Bozeman, they're saying is going to win in Arkansas. Chris Holland, a Democrat in Maryland. Well, it's Maryland. Katie Britt, a Republican in Alabama. Oh, yeah, they're saying Sarah Sanders Huckabee is going to win. That's who they're saying is going to win. What's up, DiggleWorp? Oh, seeing DiggleWorp come in here. They already announced it, that frickin', Brian, what are you eating? God, these dogs are going through my fucking trash can. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. God damn these dogs. Anyways, DeSantis. They're saying DeSantis won by a huge number. Yeah. Sanders won. Yeah, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Uh-oh. Why is... Okay, maybe I got too many things going at once here. I guess... I don't know. Oh, maybe I had it paused or something. Let me see. Kind of watching I got the Steven Crowder show going on over here too. I don't know if I can show that or not. Yeah, let's see. Who else are they saying? Let's see. It's funny. They'll have states with like 0, and they're already saying somebody won. I don't get how they fucking do this shit, you know? Is anybody here from Arizona? Did you guys hear what happened in Arizona today? And I don't think it's just Arizona. Apparently, in certain states, the DeSantis speech is on right now. Where can I watch that at? Well, here, let me see if I can find it. Let me, I don't want to have too much going on at once here, so you guys knock it off. Let's see if this is it right here.
Stay.
There we go. This is it. Man, these people only have one ear. Oh, I guess you guys want to see it all. Here's Ron DeSantis. What's up, hot damn? I'm going to be driving by you on Friday. I'm going to Vegas.
Now, thanks to the overwhelming support of the people
These
of
people
Florida,
don't know how to
we
hook up
not
their
only
microphones.
won
It's only coming
election,
out of this ear.
We have rewritten the political map. Thank you for honoring us with a win for the ages.
Yeah, I heard I'm going to drive right by you, hot damn.
I want to thank all of our campaign staff, from campaign manager Janera Peck down. This was the best run campaign in the history of Florida politics. I want to thank all of our wonderful volunteers who worked so hard to get out the vote. Your support means the world to Casey and I. God bless you and thank you.
Oh, thank you, DiggleWorp. You know, Wolf, did you fix it, though? You're allowed to fix it.
Record to run on. And I would not have been able to see the level of accomplishments that we saw unless I had outstanding personnel working in the executive office of the governor, as well as heading state agencies. These folks
It's driving me nuts coming out of just one ear.
Our agenda. They believed in our agenda, and the results have been historic. Thank you for your support and work. Thank you to Miami-Dade County.
Let's see if I can find another one real quick, guys, just because... Oh, that's not it. Because it's driving me nuts coming out of one ear. I know you guys probably doesn't bother you guys, but to me it does. Now this one's coming out of the other ear.
Now we're still...
that one's even worse. Okay, never mind. I'll go back to here.
Tallying the votes, but it's clearly apparent that this election...
Yeah, his wife is hot, isn't she?
A significant number of votes.
Good, I'm glad you fixed it,
Wolf.
Wolf.
May not have voted for me 4 years ago, and I just want to let you know I am honored to have earned your trust and your support over these 4 years. And most important of all, thank you to the greatest First Lady in all 50 states.
Is it really, Digga? Oh, yeah, she's the hottest First Lady out of all 50 states, I'm going to say.
For being a great wife, giving unwavering support, being a tremendous mother to our 3 young children, and serving as an example.
Sergeant Modog, I don't know, is anybody else having buffering issues?
Going through the battle of cancer, she is remarkable.
Anyone else having them?
Now, today, is the culmination of the 2022 fall elections. But in
I don't know what to say,
reality,
Sergeant. Nope.
Americans have been voting
I don't see anybody else
for
having
many
issues,
years now.
bud.
They've been voting with their feet. And the results of that behavior has been just as stark as our landslide victory today. States and cities governed by leftist politicians have seen crime skyrocket. They've seen their taxpayers abused. They've seen medical authoritarianism imposed, and they've seen American principles discarded. The woke agenda has caused millions of Americans to leave these jurisdictions for greener pastures. Now, this great exodus of Americans, for those folks,
maybe it's YouTube
Florida,
messing with me.
For so many of them, has served as the promised land. We have embraced freedom. We have maintained law and order. We have protected the rights of parents. We have respected our taxpayers, and we reject woke ideology. We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the schools. We fight the woke in the corporations. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob. Florida is where woke goes to die. People have come here because our policies work. Leadership matters. We refuse to use polls and put our finger in the wind. Leaders don't follow, they lead. We set out a vision. We executed on that vision, and we produced historic results. And the people of this state have responded in record fashion. Now, while our country flounders due to failed leadership in Washington, Florida is on the right track.
That's funny, Sergeant.
I believe the survival of the American experiment requires a revival of true American principles. Florida has proved that it can be done. We offer a ray of hope that better days still lie ahead. I am proud of our achievements in this state. I am honored by your support, and I look forward to the road ahead. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race in this first term, and I have kept the faith. We've accomplished more than anybody thought possible 4 years ago, but we've got so much more to do, and I have only begun to fight.
Yeah,
God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for a historic landslide victory.
Yeah, I'm in California too, Red Librarian. Went out and voted in the rain today. Alright, we don't want to get in trouble for stupid music. Alright, there you guys go. That's Ron DeSantis there. Why is this popping up over here now? Here we go. Ron DeSantis. He just won governor with his... He already won in life. Do you see his wife? He definitely already won in life. What's up, David Devine? Yeah, unfortunately, California... I'm not too interested in what California's going to do right now. Holy shit, look at all the people live right now. Patriot News Network, Steve Oatley, Liberal Hive Mind, me, Fox News, WYSIWYG. All kinds of people are live right now. Yeah, you voted in the rain too? When is it? I think the rain's supposed to stop tomorrow. I'm not sure. So, does anybody have any friends here from Arizona, or are you from Arizona? I heard some bad stuff happened over there in Arizona. So, holy shit, it's gonna snow here tonight. Great. Good thing I got a 4-wheel drive. Yeah, although, so I live in Yosemite, right? I live by Bass Lake, and we have one of the only Republican congressmen in California. You know, freaking McClintock is my congressman, so that's good. So it's all red up here. You have family in Arizona, so Arizona today, the machine started going down. Let's see if we can find this here. Let's go look for it. I just watched it on Crowder. Okay, so let's see if we can see what Carrie Lake said. Let's see. She talked today, and she went to a special. That's their party. Let's look what happened today. We're not looking for live. Oh, here we go to the voting issues. Here we go.
Arizona today, as you, the voters.
Team 12's Tram Mai is live out in Scottsdale, where Carrie Lake's campaign is camped out. Tram?
Hey, Mark and Caribe.
I don't want to hear you talk.
Being held right here. Of course, Republicans tonight hoping for a big red sweep across all statewide offices. National.
I woke up this morning, and within minutes of the polls opening up, I started getting people calling, voters in tears, calling my personal number, saying, what's going on? The tabulators aren't working. This is not normal stuff.
What's up, Polly Wally?
We don't have to have elections run this way. We switched from a Republican area to vote. We came right down into the heart of liberal Phoenix to vote because we wanted to make sure that we had good machines. And guess what? They've had zero problems with their machines today. So we were right to come and vote in the liberal area. They gotta fix this problem. This is incompetency. I hope it's not malice, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna win. And when we win, there's going to be come to Jesus for elections in Arizona.
Hey, they cut her out.
There's going to be a come to Jesus.
They cut it. Hold on, let me show you the full one. Let's see if this one shows you the full.
You know, I'm just embarrassed.
No, that's only 22 seconds. Let's see if we can find the full one. I just watched it on Crowder. They cut the hell out of that. What she said was this. All right, so what Carrie Lake said was this. She's like, oh, I've been, we were going to go to a Republican area, you know, to go and check out the vote, but we heard the machines were messing up. Or we were going to, they were messing up in the Republican area, but not the Democrat area. So what happened is people went to vote this morning, and when they went to vote, the machines weren't working, or the machines were spitting the stuff back out. So they were telling people in the Republican area only, they were saying, yeah, well, the machines aren't working. Why don't you come back later and vote? So they told people to come back later to vote. Carrie Lake went straight to the Democrat area, downtown Phoenix. No problems with the machines. No problems at all with the machines. But in the full-on problems with the machines, or it was all right there. Sorry. I'm trying to find it. I want to show you the clip, because they have the full clip somewhere. Steven Crowder had it. Yeah, and it's happening in Georgia. It's happening all over the place. And now they're saying, like here, we'll just start reading some of this new stuff that I have here. Let's see. What do you want to do? Oh, here, we'll talk about Georgia real quick for Sneaky Pete. We'll do some Georgia stuff. It says MSNBC analysts can't say that the Georgia election is fair and equitable because of the new election law. They already know that she's gonna lose, right? Did anybody vote for freaking
Virginia?
You think they're gonna vote for that big, huge, nasty chick? I just got an email from Eva Knievel. So it says, Jason Johnson began casting doubts on the results from the Georgia midterm election. Now, I'm not saying this. This is what MSNBC is saying. Hours before the poll closed on Tuesday's deadline, White House. He appeared as one of the several guests monitoring the 2018 midterm elections and highlighted the battleground state of Georgia. He immediately highlighted the election law within the state. So let's see, what's up, Bully Breed? Hey, what's up? I was just in Tulsa a couple months ago. I went to the Steven Crowder show. That's not what I was looking for, damn it. Why can't I find this Carrie Lake interview? Oh, here we go. Let's see. This might be it here. This is Maricopa County stuff. Let's see. So they're suing already. So Blake Masters, Carrie Lake, and the Republican National Convention are suing
and it could take some
Arizona for the issues with the elections. Right now they're doing. People were casting their votes, but the tabulator wasn't counting the vote when they put their ballot into it. It was putting it in and what they call tray 3, and it wasn't counted. Interesting. So, yeah, so that's what's going on in Georgia, Sneaky Pete, or was that what's going on somewhere else? Sorry. I hope they ban voting machines. I really do, Mike Jones. So the campaigns of Republican gubernatorial candidate Carrie Lake, U.S. Senate candidate Blake Masters, and Republican National Committee are suing Maricopa County, Arizona, over issues with the voting machines. The lawsuit seeks to help keep polls open until 10 p.m. Mountain Time in the country. It also asks the state court to instruct the inspector at every polling location that voters whom the e-poll book have recorded as having previously voted in this election must be permitted to complete and cast a provisional ballot. So what they're saying is this about this promotional ballot. If say somehow somebody got a hold of your ballot and they voted for you, which they should not be doing, right? If they voted for you, it can go ahead and now they're going to allow you to erase that vote because you're there in person, right? But then here's the issue with that. How do they know it's you? How do they know it's you? Because we're not allowed to ask for voter ID in this country. It's bullshit. So let's see. Unfortunately, we had some hiccups with here we go. Fox News reported Tuesday that many polling sites in the county were experiencing problems. Unfortunately, we had some hiccups with about 20% of these tabulators, chairman to the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors. The GOP lawsuit says the issues hit at least 36% of all voting centers. But what Carrie Lake said earlier is that it was only in Republican districts. After the lawsuit was filed, Gates said it would not impact county operations unless the officials hear from the court. So, I mean, they're just going to blow it off. But you know what this means now? This means it's going to start fighting. It's going to cause a big, huge, we're going to have to go to court. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. So it says Maricopa County has identified the solution for the tabulation issues at about 60 vote centers. County technicians have changed the printer settings, which seem to resolve the issue. It appears some of the printers were not producing dark enough timing marks on the ballots. How does that happen? You have 2 years to practice this shit. 2 years to practice this shit. But the GOP lawsuit alleges that the so-called hiccups effectively decreased voters' opportunity to cast ballots, which it did, and that the county needed to fix that by keeping the polls open. You know what? Let me go here because I was watching on Crowder stream. I hope this doesn't mess us up here.
In the Senate in Ohio because.
Okay, let me go here. Let me find it. Oh, you can't go back. You can't go backwards on
Ohio. So
can you not go backwards on
no. Ted Bud?
So I guess you can't go backwards on the Blaze. Oh, he's on Rumble though too right now, isn't he? Let's check Rumble out. Let's see. Maybe I'll be able to go backwards there. Let's see. Steven Crowder. Because I want to show you this. He's the only one that didn't cut off the Carrie Lake interview this morning. Here we go. Let's see if we can rewind this. I'm not that used to Rumble yet, so. Oh, we gotta watch a commercial. That's all right. I hope we're turning a red, Mr. Nice Guy. It says Illinois is not yet called. Maybe they were just promoting. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, you can back up here. Cool. Can you? Is it going to let me back up? It's not playing.
Cuba.
Oh, here we go.
Becoming the most consistent Republican voting bloc.
Let me see if I can find it now.
We do know that the...
See, on YouTube, you can see in a little box here. They'll show you what's...
in Miami-Dade.
Well...
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, we had 1 million subscribers on Rumble.
Okay, it's right after here, I think.
All right, let's go to Maricopa County.
And it really pisses you off, and that's usually pretty fun.
Okay, so, and we also have people on the ground, and we are crowdsourcing this today. If you are someplace... By the way, kids should not be watching tonight, just to let you know.
No.
Because I reserve the right to use words like...
Any hole will do.
What's up, Matt Rogers? Are you in Vegas yet?
Why is that his
Good, you got in this afternoon?
Just Tanya Hardinged me.
I know, he totally does.
Can you skip ahead on Rumble 4 seconds, like a couple seconds? I want to show you guys this freaking...
Drop them into the box.
Oh, here we go. I got to go back a few seconds. He has the best footage of this stuff.
You go in, you get.
But how much?
person.
How much did you root for the trashy girl? Though?
I know.
Oh, I wanted her to win.
I know. It's just kind of like I would probably feel the same way if Whitmer.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Rumble needs to step up their game still.
How long do you have for this answer?
That's a shame.
I hope they take over YouTube.
So this happened today, and we are crowdsourcing this. If you are someplace where there's fuckery afoot, please let us know. We are sending people out with video cameras tonight. This is going to go on for a long time. But in Maricopa County today, there were these complaints of... I'm trying to think. We don't have to be careful. Complaints of just issues of fraud going on in Maricopa County. So in Arizona, a quarter of the voting machines this morning. 1/4.
Awesome, Matt. I'll be there Friday night.
We're not, and that's all we know.
Weren't working. Up that number.
Yes, I know. Thank you very much. I'm more of a fraction guy.
Yeah. I like percentages. I didn't know what we were talking about.
I'm ready.
I know we were about to do it. You want to cross multiply? You think that's why people are tuning into this stream? Okay. A quarter of the machines in Arizona, in Maricopa County, were not working. I believe we have a clip.
I don't believe we're at this location and their voting machines are not working properly. They don't count the ballots.
Oh, that's not important.
You go in to register, they give you a ballot, which takes like 20 minutes, which is ridiculous. You go in, you do your voting, you go in, you give it into the machine, and it won't take it. It says misread ballot. Every single person in there is getting a misread ballot. Oh, no. So now they have to drop them into the box, so hand counted, supposedly hand counted. Yeah. My husband's done 2 ballots. He had to do a canceled ballot. The second ballot he went in to vote. Same thing. So every person in that line now that's standing there is not going to get counted properly that we don't know.
I love the husband behind her, by the way, after when that clip ends, said, she had one baby, came out sideways.
Yeah. Didn't even make a sound.
You and I are too much alike. So, what are they, Midwestern transplants in Arizona? That did not sound like an Arizona voice.
No.
One poll worker in Maricopa County, not the not the one from Jiggles, tried to explain exactly what was going on.
So what happens is we have 2 tabulators. One of the tabulators is not working, okay? The other
I couldn't hear what that guy said.
About 75% successful. So 25% of them are being misread, and it could be a printer issue, or it could be the tabulator itself. So when it's misread, you have an option to put it into what's called box 3, and it gets read, whether it goes downtown and gets read manually,
how about
I
box you?
Set in into our tabulator.
You don't want to adjudicate.
They get read.
No.
Okay. So no one's trying to deceive anybody.
Of course not. Not on election.
This is the one you saw, Sneaky Pete?
Right? No, that would never
Just
happen.
wait for the next one with Carrie Lake.
So choices are, you guys. Sure.
Is it just me, or does he, for some reason, remind you of a human parakeet?
He does.
Like I could see him flying into a mirror.
He just bought a people
Right, Snookies? That's big time BS.
Today was the day.
No way.
Right when Spirit of USA shut down, he's like, oh, I got 50% off.
Look, that lady just walked out of line, so she's not going to vote now. She's going to wait till later on to vote. What if she doesn't make it back?
Another breakdown of what's going on or what has been going on. They say that they fixed the problem.
So I put my ballot in, it got misread, but then what was happening?
Put it in there.
Yeah.
And tonight, a Republican and a Democrat will sit and go through all of the misread ballots all over the county and count them. And it will get counted.
It's science.
Okay?
It will get counted.
No, nothing's working in the last half hour.
Thank you.
Well, that instills confidence.
Yeah.
Right?
You had one job.
And it looked like she was crying, like someone just threatened her family.
Yes, exactly.
She's like, no, 2 people from each side will count them.
Yes.
I promise.
I need to go back to the closet from which I
Fine,
emerged
stop.
to tell people
I'll
they
take you
need
in a
all their
minute.
junk. You need your Betsy Boo.
Right, Matt?
We didn't have a lot of confidence already.
I don't need any of this. It's all junk. You have no power over me.
As soon as it starts showing Carrie Lake,
Speaking of
I'll
powerful,
be
Carrie
right
Lake
back.
addressed the
Here we go.
situation herself.
I gotta let
and
Donnie
she's
out. I'll be right
fine.
back, guys.
What's your name and who are you with?
I'm Stephanie Side at the UPS Day Tower.
Do you think this is normal, guys? My question is, do you think what's happening here in Maricopa County is normal? We have had problems after problems. And there's a reason we decided to change locations. We were going to go to a pretty Republican area. But I woke up this morning and within minutes of the polls opening up, I started getting people calling, voters in tears, calling my personal number, saying, what's going on? The tabulators aren't working. They told me to put my ballot into a box and they would drive it downtown to count it. This is not normal stuff. We don't have to have elections run this way. We switched from a Republican area to vote. We came right down into the heart of liberal Phoenix to vote because we wanted to make sure that we had good machines. And guess what? They've had 0 problems with their machines today. Not one machine spit out a ballot here today. Not one in a very liberal area. So we were right to come and vote in a liberal area.
Now, you guys notice the difference? They didn't show all that. They did not show all that from the other ones, right? They only showed when she said, "Oh, it's not happening in the other ones. It's not happening in the Democratic area. It's only happening in the Republican areas." The news cut that out, didn't they? Right? Let's see. And I'll show it to you guys again because you just watched it right now. So let me show you guys this. I want to show you guys so you can see exactly what happened, how they cut this stuff out. Watch this. This one we watched earlier today.
Arizona, especially. Earlier this afternoon, we caught up with Carrie Lake as she went to cast her vote at ASU's downtown campus. Here's what she had to say in regards to all the tabulation issues.
I woke up this morning and within minutes of the polls opening up, I started getting people calling, voters in tears, calling my personal number, saying, what's going on? The tabulators aren't working. This is not normal stuff. We don't have to
Notice
have
how they cut it out?
this way. We switched from a Republican area to vote. We came right down into the heart of liberal Phoenix to vote because we wanted to make sure that we had good machines. And guess what? They've had 0 problems with their machines today. So we were right to come and vote in a liberal area. They gotta fix this problem. This is incompetency. I hope
But
it's
see how why didn't it was only a few seconds longer. What news is this? 12 News. Oh, it's an NBC. It's NBC. Well, no wonder why they cut it. No wonder why. All right, let's go back to Fox News so we can see what's going on. Does somebody know what's going on with the state? Let's see. Empire State Republican Lee Zeldin trails Governor Hatchu, however, whatever. Texas Governor Greg Abbott defeats Beto O'Rourke. All right, yay! Go Texas. If Beto O'Rourke, or how, what's his name? Charles? Isn't his real name Charles or something like that? If he won Texas, you would know there's something wrong with that. Sarah Sanders Huckabee, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she won, so that's good. All right, Florida Frost, they're saying Frost is winning, or he won, he's a Democrat. I don't know what area the 10th district is. Florida, the Democrat Lynn lost, or is to Luna, which is a Republican. Brownie. Brownie hears any little sound and she wants to go barking. And we're having thunderstorms here. It sounded like freaking there was an explosion a few minutes ago. Salazar, Republican, won in Florida. In Maine right now, Maine. Wow, a Republican is winning in Maine, guys. I don't know. Can you guys see this? Let me see what you guys are seeing. Oh no, you can't. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let me fix this so you guys can see what I'm. You guys can't even really see it. It's way down here at the bottom. I'll put it down there though. So any elections you guys want me to check on? Let's see, it's going next. So New York, Zimmerman is beating Santos, so Democrats winning in New York. That's no big surprise there. Ryan's beating Schmidt by 71 to 28%, but there's only 14% in, so that's not too big. Texas, De La Cruz is barely beating Vallejo by only 5 points with 45% in. So the Republicans winning right now, but I'm not sure. You're real nervous about Ohio. Okay, so we can click here. Let's go here. Let's navigate to, let's go to my races. Let's see. So you want to see what's going on here in Ohio, right, Hope? So let's look up Ohio. And we'll start looking up everybody's places. Are you worried about the House? Let's see in Ohio. House races. I don't want to do hot races. Let's go to Ohio. Ohio. Why can't I find oh, there we go. What's up, Matt Rogers? Are they hitting the streets in Portland? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, so house races in Ohio. Brad Wenstrup, he's winning big time, 71.1% to 28%, and that's the polls are closed there now where you're at. Joyce Beatty, a Democrat, took 73% of the vote. 97,000 votes to 35,000 votes. Where is this at? Let's see where Joyce Beatty is. I'm going to guess it's Columbus. Columbus or... oh no, what's the other big town? Oh, I was right. I was thinking Cleveland. Oh, I didn't know Cleveland was way up there. So Columbus, huh? I was right. Yeah. Let's see. So now, Jim Jordan, he won 68% to 31%. Bob Latta, which is a Republican, won 66 to 33%. Bill Johnson, 65 to 34%. Max Miller is losing right. They gave it to Max Miller, but he's losing right now. That's interesting. They only have 49% in, though. They only have 49% in. Down here, Warren Davidson versus Vanessa Enoch. Davidson is up 61 to 38, but there's only 29% in. Marcy Kapoor is the they're all incumbents though. See, incumbent Democrat is winning. All the incumbents are winning. Chantel Brown, the Democrat incumbent, is holy shit, 80% to 19%.
So,
what's up, drunk uncle?
I don't.
What's going on? How you doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Got my sticker.
Ah, you voted. Right on. Now, I have a question. When you went to go vote today, did you see a whole bunch of people? Did you see more people than normal?
No.
Really? I saw more people than normal at my voting site.
I go at odd times though.
Well, I went about 1:30 in the afternoon, so you would think 1:30 is an odd time. And
Yeah.
the place was packed. The place was packed. Freaking and you know, some lady, so this lady brought in her ballot, right? You know, like my stepdad brings in his ballot, so he has a way to know who to vote for, you know, on the other ballot. He fills it out at home and then he does a new one when he gets there. And so this lady was doing the same thing, and she's like, well, you can't take your ballot over there. And she's like, what do you mean I can't? I want to take it. She's like, well, then we have to void your ballot. So she's sitting there and she's like, oh, I guess we can't take 2 ballots over there. And I said real loudly, I'm like, yeah, well, if you were a liberal, they would let you. And this lady's like 65, 70 years old. She just started laughing, and the poll worker was just like, all of a sudden, all kinds of people came up to me like, I would have said the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Wayne says in Kentucky he had to wait for 45 minutes. Let's see. So we're looking up Ohio here to help out Hope. Well, not help out Hope, but we're checking out for Hope. So let me go back over here. So are people that you voted for winning right now?
They weren't when I left work, but I stopped over by my mom's, and she was just turning on the television, and I was telling her about like Miami-Dade going for Republicans, and I was like,
"Yep,
well, it looks Sherry Beasley's winning," and then like she turned it on, and I was like, "Oh, nope, it's flipped."
Well, let's check out North Carolina.
So Ted Budd is, as of like 10 minutes ago, was ahead of I think 5%, maybe a little bit less.
Okay, so Don Davis and Sandy Smith, the Republican, is losing. It's 53-46 in North Carolina 1. North Carolina 2, a Democrat. Man, I thought your state was Republican, bro. North Carolina.
What district you're in?
Okay.
I mean, pretty much any city is going to go Democrat. So you got your Wilmingtons, your Raleighs, your Ashevilles, your Charlottes.
Well, that's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right. So anyway, let's see. Tell me if any of these sound familiar. Valerie Foushee versus Courtney Gills. The Democrats winning by 67-32.
House races, I'm not gonna. I know who Virginia Fox is. That must be my district.
Okay. Well, Virginia Fox won 63% to 36%.
Yeah,
then
I think that's my.
In North Carolina 6, it's the Democrats winning. North Carolina 7, the Republicans winning, but he's the incumbent. North Carolina 9, the Republicans winning, but they're an incumbent. North Carolina 10 is Patrick McHenry. He won already. 72% to 27. That's huge. The incumbent in number 12 is Democrat.
See what the Senate says. I mean, a lot of these House of Representatives, I'm not going to know who they are unless they were in my district.
So let me look for Senate races. North Carolina.
Bottom left. You should be able to.
Ted Bundy is up right now, but not by much.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah, he's the Republican. It's 50-47, but there's only 67% in so far.
Ted Bundy's the Republican?
Yeah.
Really?
Why, you didn't vote for him?
Ted Bundy.
Or Ted Budd, I'm sorry. Ted Budd.
As I say, isn't that a serial killer or something?
Maybe. Ted Budd. Why did I say Bundy? I don't know why. Let's look at Kentucky. So people are asking, if you guys are in Kentucky, where is Kentucky? Oh, it's showing right here who's red and who. So Vermont's going blue. There's more blue so far than red. More blue so far than red, it looks like. What do you want, Donnie? Donnie's being a little brat right now. Maybe he's scared of all the, we've had a lot of, lightning and thunder. Oh, Rand Paul's going to win Kentucky. No, well, he did already win. Rand Paul. A couple of them have been switching, though, I've been watching. There was somewhere in Connecticut. Do what?
Did you hear about Maricopa County in Arizona again?
Yeah, we talked about that. Fucking Donnie, dude.
Kind of odd.
Yeah, it's real kind of odd. Did Beto win? No, Beto lost big time. JD Vance is ahead. Okay, where is JD Vance? Is JD Vance in Arizona? Let me see. I think that's Arizona, right? I'm not, we're not set up like the other people that can do this stuff real nice for you guys. Sorry. Arizona race. Why can't you do all races? It's a Senate race. So the Senate race, they don't have anything in. Oh, Ohio. I'm just going to go to the home page of this so we can just see the hot races. Oh yeah, DeSantis won. Did you see his freaking his wife? Man alive. DeSantis' wife is hot.
Is she?
Let's see if Greg Abbott's doing his speech yet. Let's do it in the last hour. No, he's not doing a speech yet. Oh, this is inside Beto O'Rourke's watch party. Let's see what's going on there.
Hey guys, it's Morgan Young, and I am in El Paso at Beto O'Rourke's election night watch party. Beto is not here.
We won't know yet.
He's actually
Josephine, you're not going to know that stuff for a long time.
Around Texas, going to polling locations, including San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. But he should be here in the next couple of hours or so. We're told that he's going to address his supporters, address people.
Address him because he lost. We're not going to know any of these western states, Josephine, for 3-4 hours. I know he is, right, Sergeant? Donnie's acting like a little bitch right now. I don't know why. Donnie's acting like a little bitch right now. Okay, so California. See, none of them are in for California. It's all zeros. The next polls close in 12 minutes. So that's going to be the Midwest.
Before you go back outside?
What's that?
How good, doggies?
All right. So Georgia, let's see. Walker's winning, which is a Republican, is winning right now with 64% in, but they're only winning by 1 point. In Ohio, Vance is up by 5 points with 55% in. North Carolina, Bud is up, but we just read that one. Pennsylvania, Fetterman is winning in Pennsylvania with 29% in. No fucking way.
By a lot, I think.
53, it's 53% to 44%, but it's only 29% in. But Pennsylvania, are you that bad that you're going to vote for somebody who can't even speak right? I mean, come on. I'm handicapped, right? But I'm not gonna get hired in the military because I'm in a fucking wheelchair, right? You're not gonna send me out to the front lines. This guy has issues with his mind and issues with speaking. No offense to the guy, but he's not the man for the job. He's not the man for the job.
To be fair, can we not say the same thing about Herschel Walker? Just to be fair.
That he's not the right man for the job?
Well, he's taken a lot of hits to the head. He doesn't speak very well either.
Well, you know what? I don't know that I haven't seen any of his interviews or nothing like that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen the guy had to have, I don't think it's fair that this guy was allowed to have his answers already pre-answered and having his interns put the answers on the screen so he can answer it that way.
I thought it was a transcript program.
I'm not sure.
Read the when it puts it into text for him to read. I have not. If you are talking about Fetterman, right?
Yeah. All right, so Connecticut, Blumenthal won, the Democrat. In Wisconsin, Barnes, the Democrats winning 51-48, but that's only a 3-point difference, and there's only 32% in. Colorado, the Democrat Bennett won. Andy, I guess then you figured that was going to happen. Iowa, is Iowa a blue state? Is Iowa a blue state? Iowa. Well, it's only 12% in, and the Democrats winning. Sergeant says you heard Biden saying it would take a days or a couple weeks for all the ballots to be counted. Funny, I'm 57 years old, and it was only the last election, and now where the winners weren't known right of. Right? I know, right? Oh, Fetterman wasn't asked any questions? Okay, I didn't see that. So Virginia, Wexton, the Democrats ahead right now with 80% in, but that's Virginia. North Carolina, Nickel is above Hines. You said you don't know who that is, and that's the Democrat. Ohio, Landsman is above Chabot, which is Democrat. Ohio, Kapner versus Majewski, Democrats ahead. Connecticut, all these Democrats are ahead in all these races. Eric says Herschel can speak without closed captioning, unlike Fetterman. They treat him like Brandon, Josephine says. Okay, Florida. Wow, a Democrat won in Florida. Frost over Wimbish. That must be like one of the bigger cities. Luna beat Lynn, which is a Republican in Florida. Salazar won 57-42 in Florida. In Maine, so Maine is a blue state, guys, right? Poliquin, which is Republican, is 50% right now to 42%. But it's only 18% in. It's only 18% in so far. In New Hampshire, Pappas is big time ahead. We're Democrat, 57-42, but there's only 25% in. Pennsylvania, Wild versus Schellers, 58-41%, so the Democrats won in there. I don't know, Mr. Sergeant Modog. It's looking weird. It's totally looking weird. Okay, Pennsylvania, Cartwright is ahead, a Democrat. Well, Pennsylvania is all Democrats anyways. Lee, Democrat, is winning. Magaziner is winning. I'm trying to look for the ones that are out of place. Like Colorado, Caraveo versus Kirkmeyer is a close race, but the Democrats still winning. I don't know. What do you think's going to happen, Drunk? You think it's going to be a red wave? What's up, Indico?
You probably don't want me to make a guess because you know how I am with picking a 50-50 thing. I'll jinx it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Texas, Cuellar, a Democrat, is winning. Look at Texas. They have all these Democrats winning right now. That's very interesting. You would think Texas really wouldn't have any Democrats winning. Yeah, a lot of these races we aren't going to know anything about. California, we're not going to know anything about for a long time. Arizona, we're not going to know anything about. Governor DeSantis, though, man, his wife is hot. Oh, there goes. We're having more thunder again. Sarah Sanders Huckabee she has won governor in Arkansas. See, maybe I should move to Drunk Uncle. We should just move to Arkansas. Fuck. Huh?
No, thank you. I have to leave my business. Can't leave my business.
Yeah, that's all the mail-ins, you think, Mr. Knight? Yeah, they take those ahead of time, huh? That's right. Hey, speaking of that, Drunk, we got to get you... Next time you see your neighbor just walking around, just ask him, hey, you ever consider selling your property? You know that piece of land next door?
Yeah.
I gotta find. Do you think the county would give me trouble trying to build a house on that property? I mean, is it a residential property that I can build a house on?
I don't see why not. It's in a neighborhood.
Okay.
The new house at the bottom of the hill is up for rent now. I guess they were trying to sell it and nobody wanted to buy it because
price was too high.
My reason would be the neighbors that are directly around them don't take care of their yards.
Ah, I gotcha.
Like my neighborhood is weird. Like towards the highway, like on the top half, like everybody's yards look good, well maintained. You get down to the bottom of the neighborhood, and it like trails off real quick.
Yeah. Oh, check this out. Joy Reid is pissed apparently. Let's see if we can watch. Oh, they're going to make us watch a commercial first. Oh, no, they're not.
Maybe because they fired her girl, Tiffany Cross.
If there ever is a time when Florida will matriculate back to being sort of a normal political state and not just a far, far, far right state, which I think that's what it is right now, that generation will take them there.
Florida's starting to look like a red state.
Right. I mean, Florida is a red state. I mean, I think I've said this before. I mean, the challenge is Miami-Dade has been trending Republican for a really long time. It's been slowly slipping toward the Republican Party, and it is a 70+% Hispanic county, but of the people who are Hispanic in that county, the vast majority are Cuban American. That is a very conservative population. That, you know, that county remained Democratic in the 2008 and 2012 elections because of one thing, Barack Obama. Barack Obama actually managed to eat into the margins. Hillary Clinton, yeah. But I mean, it's been moving in that direction. You know, and with Obama not on the ballot, you know, I've been talking with people who've been looking at African-American turnout. Those precincts are barren. Like, turnout among African-Americans is dismal in Florida.
Josephine, I can't tell you that.
It's hard to turn people out, having done an election.
So, Andy, you're probably right, but so what happened is, when Drunk Uncle bought his house, they separated his piece of property from the other piece, and the neighbor bought it. So that's who knows about what's going to happen there. Oh, look at this, guys. So Arizona judge, so the Drunk, you weren't here when it happened. So Arizona GOP is put in a lawsuit asking for the polls to stay open late because of the problems in Arizona, and the judge just denied it. Arizona judge denies the GOP lawsuit to keep the polls open after the ballot hiccups. They were sending people home.
Yeah, I was open because, you know, I like to fuck with the Dems.
Yeah.
And they all saying, you know, if something happens and somebody like that we expect to win, like, loses, where everybody's just going to claim that it was something was rigged. And I was just like, please don't let anything happen that could, obviously we can think that.
Yeah.
But I just didn't want anything. I wanted things to go smoothly.
Yeah.
So no matter what happened, that we could just, you know, not talk about things like that. But that doesn't seem to be the way it's going. But luckily, it's only one county. I don't know how big Maricopa County is and what it all encompasses.
Phoenix. It's big.
Phoenix?
Yeah, it's Phoenix. So it's huge. Here, you want to see? And they say it's a blue area, but here's what I think though. Because Sheriff Joe Arpaio was from there. So this is the county. It's got Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona, which is a whole bunch of rich people. Mesa, Arizona, Chandler, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona. So they got quite a. It's really weird too. The pattern is really weird on this thing. But the biggest cities are Phoenix, Scottsdale, Mesa, and Chandler.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty big. Yeah, it's huge. That's what she said.
Did it come in from Arizona yet? Like, is there any?
No, it's too early, bro. The polls aren't even closed yet.
I know. I just didn't know if they start.
Oh no,
you know, because
we won't start getting.
I heard about Florida before 9 o'clock. You know, and the polling shouldn't have stopped in Florida until 9 o'clock. So. Obviously, information is getting through.
I mean, they count the early stuff, right? Like the mail-in ballots, but not the
last. That's why in 2020, everything
No,
you know,
they count the vote.
Kind of flip because you know they do the mail-in ballots last. I could have swore that's what I heard.
What, Drunk Uncle? You can mail in your ballots 2-3 weeks ahead of time. So they're counting all the ballots that were put in 2-3 weeks ahead of time already. Those are the mail-in ballots that they're counting.
Okay.
Or the people that went and dropped their stuff off.
It did not make sense to me either. Why they would? You would think, you know, that they get those ballots in first, that they would go ahead, you know, get those out of the way.
Yeah.
But I couldn't swore I remember hearing it. I guess I was wrong.
Well, no, they do those last because they can come in at any time. People can still drop shit off. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah. So this is the live update for the U.S. Senate. Right now, the GOP has. What is that noise? I was hearing some weird noise. The GOP.
No, my dog's wrestling.
Oh, okay. The GOP has 40 in the Senate right now, and the Democrats have 39. So that means they're still 21 up. Or is there 102 now? It's 100, right? Does Puerto Rico don't have any? No. Okay. So yeah, so right now there's 40 and 39. So we got a ways to go. There's 2 from other parties. We're going to have to see what's happening here. Like Maine, I'm surprised. Isn't Maine a blue state?
I don't know. I know a libertarian won in a place in, trying to think where it is.
So Sergeant Modog says typically mail-in ballots are counted first. It was just the Biden fiasco president election, that's all. Those mail-in ballots got counted last. Convenient, is what he says. What's up, David Aguilar? Ron Perez says, I think Herschel Walker is squeaking by. Let's go over here to Georgia and let's look. Herschel Walker is 49.6% and to 48%, but there's only 67% reporting. So that means there's going to be, it could change. There's still 33% of the votes left. Colorado, and I just saw in Colorado. So look, Colorado, Lauren Boebert is losing right now. Does that sound right? Does that sound right, Andy?
She in the House or the Senate?
House.
Maybe she's in a.
Okay, look now. So I went to Politico.com, and now they're saying that the Democrats have 42 to the Republicans 40. This is the problem. We don't know. We don't know who is. It's hard to read. So for the House, they're saying the GOP has 83 compared to 47. Republicans are heavily favored to regain control of the House, but their size of the majority is still in question. So Andy's not. You're not in her district. I would love to meet her, Lauren Boebert. Ooh. Let's see, races to watch. So there's Fetterman is still winning, but it's not as big anymore with 37% of the vote. I think Herschel Walker's going to win. Nothing for Arizona. New Hampshire. Is it New Hampshire or is it New Hampshire? I always say New Hampshire.
That's where I say it.
In New Hampshire, the Democrats leading right now. Wisconsin, the Democrats leading for senator. Governor of Wisconsin, Evers is winning as a Democrat.
Well, with this new information to me about the mail-in ballots being counted first, I feel a lot more comfortable hearing these numbers now, because most likely Republicans are going to be the ones showing up and the Democrats are going to be the ones mailing them in. So we're already getting the influx of Democrat mail-in ballots.
Yeah. Definitely. So, and like I said, when I was at the polls today, it was packed. Everyone I talked to said it was packed in their district. And Andy says Lauren Boebert is not going to lose, so that's good. New Hampshire. Yeah, that's what I say, Sergeant. What's the other one? Oh yeah, it's Bangor. It's not Bangor, Maine. It's Bangor, Maine, or however. I always get that one wrong. It's not Bangor, Maine.
That's that one from Trailer Park Boys.
Why? What happened in freaking Eric? Eric, you're like me though. You live in Minnesota, Eric. You're in a freaking liberal state too. So this 538, the science. Let's see. They were saying, they're different. I had them on something else. So they're saying what I had earlier. It's all possibilities is that it was gonna be a Republican Senate and a Republican Congress. That's what I was getting earlier. Like you bang a whore, bang whore. There you go. Okay, I gotcha. Thank you, Sergeant. Dude, Drunk Sergeant says he's been having a lot of trouble only with our site for it. Going in and out. So I wonder if YouTube's messing with us for that.
Well, you did say you have some weather outside.
He said it's been going on for a month now.
Oh.
He said it's been messing up quite a bit for a month. So Marco Rubio, it's official now. Marco Rubio won. He's from Florida, Republican. Freaking, shall we check in with Crowder? Let's see what they're doing over there. Let's go to theblaze.com.
I went over and watched a little bit of the Young Turks
the vote tonight.
Live.
Until we might have 99%. They just said this on CNN by Friday. Once we count the early voting. Now, hold on a second. If I may, just go with me for a second. Wouldn't it stand to reason that the early voting
we were just talking about this
early? I don't understand why the same-day voting is counted today and the early voting is counted Friday. Your thoughts? I may be functionally retarded. I've never heard a valid explanation.
Yeah, so this is actually idiotic state law in places like Pennsylvania as well. In Florida, that's not the way it works, right? My home, wonderful state of Florida, which I've been praising all night long for being the best state in America. Florida, they do count all of the election ballots early as they come in, and that's why they're able to get out all of the election tabulations in like an hour and a half of the polls.
Right on, Brian.
In Pennsylvania, they're legally not allowed by law to count the early ballots until the polls close.
Well, hold on. Pennsylvania, they don't follow their own laws with regard to voting.
To follow our own law.
Come on, don't throw out the law.
No. That's true. But what I'm saying is that a lot of these states just have crap voting procedures, and that just didn't get fixed.
Where'd you send me the video at, Sneaky Pete?
You know, in some states like Arizona, there's no.
Oh, I can't play that video. I can't. I'll get in trouble.
Actually, Katie Hobbs is running.
Well, Katie Hobbs is Secretary of State, who also is the final say in that.
Right.
But there's Candace Owens, Drunk. There's your girl.
It's the Democrats who are running the thing. In places like Pennsylvania and Georgia, there really is no excuse for not fixing the voting procedures at this point, because this is third. It really is third world crap.
But isn't the problem? It's not even third world crap. You dip your finger in the purple ink. You put your finger on the person you want. That's how they do it in the third world, and then somebody counts the purple dots. Right. You can do it all in a day. Yeah. But we're worse than the third world.
Isn't the problem not the counting of the early votes? I don't know if we're allowed to say this, but isn't the problem the early votes? I mean, you shouldn't be voting for 2 months.
I thought you were going to say, isn't the problem the switching?
Yeah,
as a joke.
And all the fraud that takes place.
As a joke. Of course, we're joking. Of course, we're joking.
We're joking. But isn't, we shouldn't have 2 months of voting, right? I mean, that's a big problem. And Republicans need to come out against it and stop it, and stop saying, well, we're just going to fix it around the margins. Don't fix it around the margins. The only reason they have early voting is because they exploited COVID to pretend that this cough was the reason why we had to destroy all our elections.
Voter suppression, I can't play. They're going to say that.
In this election, and they're going to keep it.
YouTube will kick me off.
To plan your day, to carve out some time to go vote. 2 years to figure that out. There's no reason why you can't do it.
Okay, I have another
Look at all that liquor on that
this one's
table,
about the
Drunk.
state Republican parties. This is a real question. Why is it that the best state in the country, Florida, they could rack up voter registrations for the Republican Party to the point where they were actually out-registering the Democrats by this election cycle?
Right.
And in Arizona and in Georgia and in Pennsylvania, apparently everybody just went to sleep for 2 years instead of actually registering voters. What the hell are you doing? What do you do for
This is why Zeldin can't win in New York, because they have no organization. Every single Republican who wins builds his own kind of world for himself.
So they got grapes there. They have M&Ms.
Builds a machine.
Well, I think in Arizona you have there's a little, obviously you can't underestimate the idea of,
All right, we got to pause this. I don't want to get in trouble. We might get in trouble for playing too much of Crowder. You know how that works, guys. Yeah, voter suppression, they'll kick me off if I play something about voter suppression, Sneaky Pete. They're going to say you're talking about voter F word, Okay, it says there are 17 seats left in the House to play. 41 Republicans, 42 Democrats. That's not good right now. Let's see. So there's 36. So there's only.
Watch. Damn dogs.
What are your dogs doing now?
just wrestling and being loud.
Well, you know what? Once I move there, we'll have it all. Eventually, I'll get you a mic pretty soon. I've been talking about that for a while. I just haven't had the money lately. Haven't had the money. Especially with like I just had to send my lawyer $3,000 the other day, and fucking yeah, that wasn't fun. My truck breaking down. They're supposed to be sending me some money though, so they owe me money. Really?
I'm breaking down back a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of issues with and I'm building a studio right now, guys. That's what I fell off the ladder from my studio, so like my pain is starting to kick in right now. My pain is starting to kick in big time from sitting here. Virginia's screwed, huh? Virginia's screwed. Let's go look at Virginia. Navigate to home. Let's go by state. Select a race. All Senate races. No. I don't want all Senate races. I messed up. Gosh darn it. They put these stupid little... Don't you hate it when they have all this stuff on here? What's up, Independent Men United? All right, let's look at Virginia here. Senate. Let's look at their Senate race first. Virginia's all the way down at the bottom. Dude, Virginia's not even on here. Okay, it must not be a Senate. They must not have had a Senate. Okay, so then let's look at the House vote. Let's look at the House vote for Senate. Yeah, we were watching Crowder for a minute, Graw. Not a lot of it. Come on. My computer's going slow. Fucking Donnie, in and out, in and out, in and out. Virginia, here we go. All right, so Virginia District 1, the Republican one, which is good. Virginia Section 2, the Republicans winning by 54 to 45. And how many are in, though? 77% in, so that's probably going to be Republican. A Democrat won in Virginia 3. Virginia District 3, that's got to be a big... I don't even know the cities in Virginia.
We got Roanoke, Newport Beach.
Oh, it's Norfolk and stuff. Okay, so Norfolk, of course, it's a big city. It's going to be fucking... It's Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake. All those are that's a big city. There's all Democrat people right there. So,
and you got to remember that outside, a lot of people that work in D.C. live in Virginia.
That's true.
That freaked me out whenever I went to that vaping protest at the White House where it lit, like 2019. That because I've never been to D.C. or that far into
How the
Virginia.
hell did this person get in? I have a 10... it must not be on the 10-minute waiting to chat.
But we got to the hotel, and I was like, wait a minute, we're in Virginia. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, my God, did I make the hotel book the hotel in the wrong city? And somebody explained it to me. They're like, no, like D.C. is like literally like just right across that bridge.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Graw, what are you talking about? I'm looking at your channel right now. They canceled your channel. What are you talking about? Discord canceled your channel. I'm looking at it right now. Like, I'm going to go in for the general chat. Oh, no, then it'll take me out of drunk. Never mind. Your channel's up. I don't know what you're talking about, Graw. Sorry, drunk.
What you talking about, bro?
But then, so let's see. So in Virginia, the incumbent, so look at this. In 7, the incumbent, it's a tight race for Virginia 7. The incumbent's a Democrat, but they're only like about 4,000 votes ahead of the Republican, and there's still 5% of the vote to come in. You can't get there. Log out and then log back in, drunk or Graw. Virginia number 9 is all Republican. That's the incumbent. Yeah, the incumbent's mostly winning in there. Let's see for their governor. Well, let's look at all governor races. Mike Dunleavy, he's not there. So Sarah Sanders Huckabee won for sure. Oh, okay. So here the results are coming in now for Arizona. How are the polls closed in Arizona already? Carrie Lake is losing right now in Arizona, 54% to 44% with 37% reporting. Colorado, your incumbent's winning right now with 55%. Connecticut.
Did you say 54 to 44?
On which one?
With Carrie Lake.
Where was it?
Arizona.
Yeah, 50. Katie Hobbs has 55.47 and Carrie Lake has 44.53, but that's only 37% of the vote in.
Yeah, damn it.
Florida DeSantis won. Georgia, Brian Kemp is ahead. Stacey Abrams. How does Stacey Abrams already have almost 1.5 million votes in? Hold on, let's see. Stacey Abrams. I just saw this on Crowder before it started. Stacey Abrams, Corn.
She's an election denier.
Let's see if I get in trouble. Let's see if I get in trouble for this. Here it is. Let me see if you guys can see this. Shit. Oh, it's in the wrong spot. Hold on. Let me move it over so you guys can see it better. Yeah. Tell me when you see it, drunk. Oh, Arizona doesn't change the clock, so it's already 8:16. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Jeannie. Tell me when you see it.
Oh, goodness.
Is that wrong or is that just wrong? You know, it's funny, though. It's funny. Sneaky Pete, I like the way you said that. You know what's really sad? I just want, I wonder, we're missing a lot of people that we normally see in here. I wonder what happened to them. Now, Kansas, isn't Kansas a red state normally? How is Kansas turning up blue right now? Oh, the incumbent's blue. Laura Kelly. Maine, the incumbent's ahead right now, 52 to 45, but there's only 29% in. Whitmer's got a close race with only 19% in. New Hampshire, the incumbent won, a Republican. New Mexico, the Democrats ahead, of course. New York, Hochul's really going to win in New York. She's taking off. Oh, it's only 31%, though. Ohio is the swine one. Or DeWine. Oklahoma, your Kevin Stitz doing good. Crosses, I bet she's bitter with those two.
I guess top races are mostly with, well, no, there's one right there that's, I thought they were all maybe ones with incumbents. So those would be, ones to definitely keep your eye on more than other ones.
Yeah. Look at this. Oregon, their polls closed at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Never mind. I was going to say, they stay open until 11. Rhode Island, the Democrat incumbent is way ahead. South Carolina has got a Republican governor. Thank goodness. South Dakota is the Republican one. Texas, Greg Abbott won, of course. Your family calls them butter spreaders. Uh-oh. What are you talking about, Jeannie? What are you talking about? Let's see. They're not showing California in here. I wonder why. Oh, because it's not part of the hot races. Oh, I'm sorry. Not part of the hot races. Man, my leg is killing me. Alaska, Mike Dunleavy. He'll probably win, I would think. Alabama, Kay Ivey won. She's the Republican. Oh, their teeth. Okay. Butter spreaders. Oh, I get it now. What's up, Hemi Ram? What's up, big guy? Yeah, Arizona. See this. I'm not too worried about Kari Lake, but I am. So I voted for Brian Dolly, or however you say his name is here in California, but my votes don't count in California. It's going to be all fucking Democrat, unfortunately, except for my congressman and my county supervisor.
Maybe I should make a prediction on what might happen in Arizona just so it can go the opposite way.
Okay, go for it, Drunk.
Okay. If things do go bad in Arizona for Kari Lake, I think that's going to be like the new media thing, because I doubt she's going to want to accept it. And so I'm hoping for the complete opposite of that, because I don't see why she wouldn't be ahead. I mean, the other lady is like, she wouldn't even debate her, or wouldn't even debate her other colleagues whenever she was running for the representative from the Democrats. So then again, she won without debating within the Democrats. I just don't know.
I should do this. Apply to become an undercover journalist for Project Veritas. I couldn't become an undercover journalist though. Everybody knows me.
Yeah.
Okay, so breaking news. The FBI whistleblower leaks document showing agency targeting misinformation under election crimes ahead of the 2022 elections.
Andy said it a lot better than I did. Things go bad with Kari, it's not going to sit well with us. Yes. Well said.
So I'm trying to find this thing that who said it? Somebody said about Project Veritas. Oh, Charles. So I'm trying to see it because I don't think I can play it, but I just want at least to see the title. Democracy Partners vs. Project Veritas. Jury trial to begin tomorrow. Ooh, there's a trial for Project Veritas tomorrow? Yeah, Andy, I think you're right. You know, the chat room should be open. Which chat room are we in? I think the chat room's open to everybody if you guys want to join us on Discord and join the chat. Let's see. As long as nobody talks over everybody. What's that, Drunk?
So you got your crown out tonight?
Yeah, it's not sensitive private. Yes, I do. Why are we taking a shot?
It's election night. It's drinking night. Every night's drinking night for me, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to drink too much because I have this poppy CT I was drinking.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so the Dominion machines I saw you know what, did somebody text it to me or was it on Facebook? Something happened with Dominion voters all across the country, right? And they were saying it was weird how all this stuff is happening. And they said they needed to be updated or something, but they say, you know, none of these are connected to the internet. What's up, C? What's up, Colorado girl? What's up, Andy just showed up.
Here.
Let's see. All right, so the doctors now, they limit me to 2 pain pills every 3 months. When's the next time? 10 pain pills every 3 months. I'm down to 2. How many? When did they fill this one? August 30th. So at the end of the month, I can go get some more pain pills.
In 3 months.
Yeah, they only give me because they don't want me to get addicted to them. But I'm in a chronic pain program.
Every 3 months. It's like 2 pills of three, something like that. Yeah,
all right,
that's not a lot.
3 times 4 is 12. I got 10, so it's like 1 pill, 1.25 pills a month.
Yeah.
You think Josh Shapiro wins Pennsylvania governor? That sucks.
They're saying he won, or you think he's going to win?
No, it's what I've seen on PJ Media, but said it's a big margin. If they've already called Pennsylvania, then that probably means Fetterman's is going to win against Oz. I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's really got it. That's really
know.
Hope you can join in the. Anybody who wants to join the Discord, come on in. Just don't talk over each other like me and Drunk do all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our job.
Yeah, it's our problem to fight with each. And it's just so funny because me being a person that talks real short and stuff like that, Drunk will take a breath and I think he's done talking, so then I try and jump in there real quick, but then he's still got like another 10 minutes of his story, so then I gotta sit there and it's like playing double dutch. You know what double dutch is, Drunk Uncle?
Yeah, I was never that good. I could only just do jump rope. I couldn't do double dutch.
Well,
I could swing the ropes, but I wasn't getting in there.
Yeah. There's no Drunk pitcher? I thought he's up. Oh, because Andy came in the room and it moved. Okay, hold on a second. Well, Hope, if you come in the room, maybe it'll fix it. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah. But no, like me and Drunk talking is like playing double dutch. Honestly. I'm trying to jump because trying to jump in on Drunk when he takes his breath.
No, I try to do the thing too. You gotta, I definitely learned that. And the more people you get in, the more harder you gotta try to do that. Then sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh yeah. Mike Jones, you can't say that word. You're gonna get me in trouble. All right, midterms home. Key seats. So Vance in Ohio is +8 right now. Fetterman is only +4. So Fetterman, let's look at that race real quick. Where's the Fetterman race? Where'd it go? Let's go.
Makes you wonder how Crowder and them time that so well, because they very rarely have somebody that talks over anybody for more than like a word or two.
It's because they're trained and they know not to talk over each other, and nobody talks long. No offense to you, but nobody talks long if you notice it.
Sometimes Landau goes on a little.
Yeah,
rant.
but here's so Crowder and Landau can talk as much as they want, but the other guys they're limited, so they're the guy. There's a it's a hierarchy. That's the right word. Hierarchy.
Oh yeah.
Just skill.
Yeah, it's a lot skill mostly. Drunk Uncle. We went from way down here 2 years ago to now we're both getting a lot better. So don't worry about it, bud. I just like to mess with you. All right, Fetterman has 1,499,000 votes versus Oz of 1,366,000 votes. But Pennsylvania is very liberal anyways, right? So, I mean, a lot of people don't care when they go to vote. They don't even know who they're voting for, folks. A lot of people just go in and they vote red or they vote blue because that's the way, that's they're a Democrat, so I'm only going to vote Democrat.
I may be mistaken, but I think there's a city that's very close. It must that a lot of people that work in New York City live in Pennsylvania. Philly or Pittsburgh.
Hope it's saying
somewhere
wrong.
To where New York City is.
Hope is saying I'm wrong about that. So let's see.
Oh, what?
About Pennsylvania being a blue state.
I don't know.
Pennsylvania, let's see. Red states and blue states, Wikipedia. But you can't, Wikipedia. Oh, no, you're right. Pennsylvania. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm looking in the wrong area. I forgot where Pennsylvania is. PNN.
I think fuel is real big in Pennsylvania. And car racing.
So
they definitely be worried about gas prices.
So Pennsylvania is, during Carter it was blue, Reagan it was red, Bush it was kind of red. blue for Clinton, blue for Gore. Gore should have won, by the way. Blue for Kerry, blue for Obama. It was slightly red for Trump and slightly blue for Biden. So that's what they're saying for Pennsylvania. I think they're a blue state. One Eye Cat says, I live in Pennsylvania and don't know how Pennsylvania is blue. You know, I can say the same thing. So One Eye Cat, here in California, we're a blue state, right? But it's only because we have the second largest city in the country, which is Los Angeles, is all blue. Sacramento, the state capital, is all blue. San Francisco and San Jose is all blue. If you go to like where I live here, it's all red. If you go in rural areas, it's all red. But you go to the big cities, it's all blue. And because it's by the vote. So let's say if California turned into having electoral votes for their state governor and state stuff instead of just, popular vote, it would be a red state. But because LA and all, and there's so many millions of people in LA, a lot of YouTube posters edit conservative news. What do you mean by that, Mike Jones? What do you mean by that? So, I don't know. Andy, you live in a blue state, kind of. What do you think? Or did Andy leave?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I'm kind of getting pulled into some work stuff.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. What were you asking? Sorry.
So I was saying in California, because mostly it's the big cities that screw us over for the rest of the state. If we did like an electoral college kind of vote for the state governor, I think it would be a red state. And for Senate, if we did an electoral college type. But it's not.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's a different form of government. It's not a federal form of government.
Yeah. All right, Fetterman. Now they got 52%. They only have half the polls in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is not going to be. They're not going to talk about it tonight. I don't think there's going to be a winner tonight in Pennsylvania. Let's see in Minnesota. Since Eric's talking about Minnesota, they're all green too. So blue. It's raining in Las Vegas. That sucks. Is it gonna be raining for a trip in Las Vegas, Andy? You're working. Never mind. Let me look it up. I guess I should ask Matt Rogers.
I don't think so.
Let me go to Las. By the way, guys, if you don't know, me and Andy and Taiho will be in Las Vegas. Yeah, it's raining right now in Las Vegas. 58. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's going to be in the 50s. So that sucks. We're not going to be seeing girls in tiny little outfits.
We still will.
Oh, that's right. It's Vegas, huh? Oh, by the way, I think I asked you already. Do you want to go to the race on Saturday? It's $50 per person. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think I got to order the tickets already. Going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, if it's something we have to, I thought we'd maybe be able to walk up and get tickets, but you're saying that we wouldn't be able to do that?
Well, I don't know. I'll text Matt later on and ask him. Hemi says, I'm so proud of South Dakota.
It's fine.
What's that?
So I was going to say, either way, it's fine. Just let me know how you need, if I need to pay for it now or there. So.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. I trust you.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Jones said, or Hemi says, I'm so proud of South Dakota. I woke up the voting center across the street, had cars lined up with flags and no-em signs before the sun came up. There you go. Mike Jones says North Carolina's red. Good, because I'm going to be moving to North Carolina one day. One day. Not right now. Let's see what people are talking about on Facebook. Eddie, it's election day. Go get the official info about voting in California. I don't trust you guys. Let's see. Look what my friend Renee says. So I went to the county clerk's office to vote. I had 5 people strongly trying to convince me to just drop off my ballot. I finally had to get stern and say, so you're telling me we can no longer vote in person? Like mark my ballot and put it in the machine myself? The last guy and 5th guy finally told me to go inside and speak to one of the ladies at the counter. They were trying so hard to get me to release my ballot to a box outside. That's crazy. That's very crazy. Let's see. I have a big crush on this girl. This girl, I have a huge crush on her. Her dad's running for congressman here. I should go get my hair cut by her. Maybe I should go get my hair cut. She's gorgeous. Dude, so when I saw this young lady, so I was at her dad's county supervisor, you know, where they go out and talk, and she walked in the room, and it's like the whole world stopped. I was like, oh my gosh, who was this girl? And so then I started talking to her afterwards. Oh, man. Yeah, wow. All right.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
You get the bubble gut?
I got the bubble guts. I really did. But I'm a fat guy in a wheelchair, so it's like, you know, I got to get my confidence back. Fox called Shapiro, right? Fed and Oz are commies. Let's see, no more Nancy as speaker. I hope so. What's up, Cajun? Oh, shit,
I think she
nice.
insinuated something today that I took on face value that she might just walk away.
Yeah.
She said something about the attack on her husband is making her rethink her like politics or something. But the way she worded it, I was like, this is going to be her thing to step away instead of getting, fired, basically.
She's gonna milk. She'll milk it for whatever she can get out of it.
Yeah. Look at this. So Brandy Payne, a friend of mine, says, we voted. We waited in line for a little over an hour, and the place ran out of stickers. That's good. That's good news. My friend's waffle shop is almost opening. Daddy Waffles. I can't wait to go see that.
I was nice today. I only took one. I had to take 2 or 3 because I put one on my computer or something.
I don't even take them. Come on, Red Wave, we can do this. Joel Fisher, let's see. Powerball winner announced. Yeah, and he was in California, I think. Or the winner was in California. Freaking A. Have you heard what's happening in Arizona? Thinking they left running scared, breaking down tabulators, pray hard. And you can't get into Discord? I don't know what's going on with your Discord then. I'm not a big fan of Chicago-style pizza, folks. I went and had it, and it wasn't something I liked.
What's that?
Chicago-style pizza.
Oh, that shit looks disgusting to me. Like, even when I wasn't eating, healthy and I like pizza, I wasn't even that impressed with New York pizza. I mean, it was good, but nothing to write home about. But that Chicago-style pizza, that just looks...
Yeah. Well, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Francine Mejia. So, I thought Francine would have been liberal, right? She's a friend of mine. Oh, no, she's very conservative. Let's see. Make sure you vote. Renee, Paul Betancourt. As one door closes, another opens. Me eating through the chocolate advent calendar. Let's see. Feels like we're all in a divorce court waiting to see who gets custody of us. Oh, that's the best I've heard so far. That's the best I've heard so far. You like Chicago style pizza? I've never had Detroit style pizza. What's Detroit style pizza? Yeah, Terry Fetterman's like, Fetterman? Did Paul Pelosi have dirt on the
pizza though?
Yeah, but Chicago style pizza, I don't know, it's just
it's a deep dish, but it's good.
Isn't that packed with the tomato sauce though?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why has it got all that what looks like tomato sauce to be coming out of it?
Oh, it's not. Well, I don't know. Let's see.
I'm just not a big fan of the tomato sauce. I actually like getting like a garlic parmesan base instead of the tomato basil or what they use.
I believe in diversity of pizzas, so
I do.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
No, I mean it's just it's just really thick crust. Like I like thick crust pizza, but this is it's like doughy thick crust. Unless I had some shitty Chicago deep dish pizza, it's just too doughy for me. That's what it was. Let's see. Those who commit election fraud need to be taken to the train station. Drunk uncle, you won't know what that means.
What it is?
They need to be taken to the train station. Yes, I accept anybody. Well, I look Brian Powers and I try and make sure they're not. Go ahead and send me a Facebook request. It should pop up here sometime. It should say, click here to my Facebook. So taking somebody to the train, it's from this show called Yellowstone, right? And whenever they want to get rid of somebody, whenever they want to fire somebody, they fire them. But sometimes they'll say, hey, take them to the train station. Well, what taking them to the train station means is they go to this very deserted part of a road that's got a big, huge cliff on the side of it, and they shoot them and push them over the cliff. So that's taking them to the train station.
Yeah, I would have maybe not come to that very specific conclusion, but I would say take them to the train station is make sure they don't come back. Wink, wink.
Yeah, Yellowstone starts on Friday or Sunday, I think. All right, Nana Rose. Look at this. She said, my granddaughter voted straight Republican. Look at that little cutie. She's a little cutie. I guess that's the big post right now. Feels like we're in divorce court thing. Mike Romero on Tuesday night. Fact check Friday. Hunter Biden did not bang his dead brother's wife. Let's see if the fact checkers correct this. Why are you whining, Donnie? You're such a big baby. He's laying on top of my bed, chilling out. Let's see. The Powerball drawing got delayed. Oh, yeah. Hey, Gra, do we win any money on Powerball? Probably not. Will you shush, Brownie? Touch the black cake and see what's weighing on your heart. I don't know why people do that stuff. Ooh, look at this tomahawk steak. Wait till it comes up. So let's see. We got a tomahawk steak in the middle. We got shrimp, which I don't like. What's the thing on the left? Are those, Josephine, are you still in here? Are those, why is my brain freezing right now? What do Mexicans cook for Christmas? Tamales. Are those tamales? Or those are enchiladas, maybe. Enchiladas. Can you see it yet, Drunk? That big, huge tomahawk steak?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had one?
No. I just now started noticing them on the menus in my area.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
You've never had one?
No.
Well, since so guys, we were looking at hotels and we found a hotel. Well, I found a hotel and Andy was going to look at his prices, right? And I thought mine was kind of expensive. And then, what is mine? Like, was it 172 a night or 272 a night? Something like that. I forget.
It was something like that. Wasn't even that bad, I don't think.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a nice hotel. We have a suite, right? But then Andy's, well, let me check the Paris. And he called me back, or he texted me right away. He's like, never mind. They want $600 for a hotel room. So I was like, wow. But it's a weekend. It's a weekend in Vegas. It's going to be expensive. Kenny, who's this? Dolly Parton and Judas Priest singing a heavy metal rendition of Jolene. I wouldn't mind hearing that. I used to have a huge crush on her. Dolly Parton. Oh, this is so wrong. Have you ever seen that? What's the movie? I'm trying to think what The Mask. Have you seen the movie The Mask, Drunk Uncle? You don't watch movies, but this was like an 80s movie. All alone here. Did Drunk go to the bathroom? Well, he went to the bathroom. Never mind. You guys seen The Mask? You seen that movie, The Mask? The old version, not the Jim Carrey version.
Oh, no. I thought that was the version, so no.
Oh, yeah. So
the Jim Carrey version was the original as well.
The what?
The Jim Carrey version of The Mask? I thought that was the original version too. Like from 1994, right?
No. There's a version from the 80s. Yeah, Rocky Dennis. Sagittarius knows. Sneaky Pete knows. So this, it's a Cher movie. It has Cher and Sam Elliott in it, right? This kid, he was born with a disease where it makes his face look. It's on the screen right now. They make his face look like this. Okay. And so, he's like super intelligent. He's like one of the smartest kids around. His mom is Cher, and her boyfriend is Sam Elliott, and they're like the head of some biker club. So, like, I mean, it's a badass movie. It's from the 80s. It's badass. It's sad, but it's good.
So how is it the original The Mask?
Because this was in the 80s. The Mask you guys are talking about with Jim Carrey was in the 90s.
Yeah, so what is it just called The Mask?
Yeah, it's The Mask.
Okay, but it's not the same premise.
No, not even close.
It's a different story.
Yeah, it's a totally different story.
Okay, I've seen them fun of like this guy with the Rocky, like on like Family Guy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't remember him like magically turning into like Rubber Man by putting on a.
That's where I messed up. I shouldn't say original. I say original because it's the early version. They're two different storylines, but they're called the same thing. Ooh, look at this young lady. Moto Stories. There's literally nothing to be earned from lying on the internet, but these people clearly thought there was a good reason. I bet you if I click on this link, this lady's going to be nowhere in that picture. Elon Musk says a Kathy Griffin suspension will stand because she has consistently attempted to impersonate a comedian.
Oh,
that's funny.
Took a second for that to sink in.
Right? Bernie got burned by the Democrat Party twice. Now he's going on tour to promote them. This guy just likes being screwed over. Look at this. Okay, so Jessica says, proud to have voted for Mark Reed today. My pops, finger crossed. Gotta reply to her.
After this, we should check in and see if we got any updates.
Yeah, let's go back. I was just, let's see. Cortez Masco locked in tight race over purple Nevada. Why do they call Nevada purple? Because it's combo of both. Bennett coast to victory in Colorado Senate race. All eyes on Pennsylvania. So let's go back. Let's go to the home of this area. Tulsi loves Bernie still. I don't know. Ask Drunk Uncle. He's a big Tulsi Gabbard fan. Okay, so I guess the Democrats now have 42 Senate seats to Republicans 41. Out of the Senate, the Congress, the Republicans have 101 to the Democrats 57. I think it's going to be a huge red wave in Congress for sure. Okay, Herschel Walker now he's up by just barely 1 point with 72% in.
They have to go over 50% too. Otherwise it goes to a runoff.
Does it in Georgia? Really?
And is that in Georgia?
That's what happened last time. That's what happened in 2 years ago.
That's right. Okay, J.D. Vance is big time ahead in Ohio. Fetterman, Fetterman's losing a little bit now. It just went in front of my eyes from 50 to 49. And I'm looking at the numbers go up right now, and the Republican is going up quicker. I think Oz might win it. Yeah, we need 50. What's that, Drunk Uncle?
Oh, you were saying Oz might win, and I was looking down, so I was thinking it flipped. But wasn't it like a huge gap, like 10 points?
It was a little while ago. Now Oz is catching up. Oz is catching up, and they're 59% in right now. So they still got a lot of votes to count. But from what I understand, this Pennsylvania race, it's not going to be decided tonight. They're saying it's not going to be decided tonight.
And why is that? Oh, because of the whole dating of the mail-in ballot things that they were in court with.
A lot of different stuff. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. Let's see.
Court thing until today.
Yeah, let's check on Carrie Lake. Let's see how Carrie Lake's doing. Katie Hobbs, with 47% of the voting in now, is 57% to 42%. How the hell is a Democrat winning Arizona? Well, never mind. Well, I can't. I would love to answer my own question, but I can't because I'll get kicked off of YouTube. I'll get kicked off of YouTube. Mike Jones says
I was afraid that stuff like this might start happening.
Yeah, me too. You know, so Taiho's a poll worker. I wonder how it's going with Taiho. I don't know. He normally does it. I don't know if he's doing it right now. Tim Scott won big time. Sneaky Pete, I don't know all the races, so where is Tim Scott for?
South Carolina Senate.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
See, Scott. Yeah, he's not in the he is in the major races. Hold on. Scott Scholler, no. Where the heck is Tim Scott? I guess he's not on the main races. South Carolina. That's okay. MAGA gonna put a large foot in social media. I sure hope so. I really do. Hold on, let me message Jessica real quick. The most beautiful girl I've ever met, probably. One of the most beautiful girls I've ever met. I'm flirting with people with you guys right here. Ma Bell days. Ma Bell. Drunk Uncle, are you old enough to remember frickin' phones that had rotary dial on it?
Oh, yeah.
You are? Okay. I remember, because I remember them, but I know you're a little bit younger than me, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know if they were popular when I remembered them.
Yeah. Do you still remember your childhood phone number? Does anybody in here still remember their childhood phone number? I do. Like, well, I can say it because they're not. No, we don't live there anymore. So
like, what age are we talking about? I can tell you from about 8 years old, but nothing before that.
Well, no, but back in those days, you didn't change your phone number every couple of months. You had the same phone number.
Yeah.
Like, so my parents had their own phone line, and us kids, we had our own phone line. So my parents' phone line was 736-9785, and the kids' phone number was 735-3825. And every single weekend night, we get a phone call. Do you know what your phone number spells? We're like, yes, it spells fuck. Go away.
Graz asking about Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. What do you want to see with Wisconsin, Gra? Check on Ron Johnson. We can't afford to lose him in Wisconsin. Ron Johnson, he's in the Senate, I guess?
Yes.
I'm bad with these. Okay, let's see. Let's go by Wisconsin. I think he was losing last time we checked, wasn't he? Ron Johnson is ahead right now with 61% of the vote in, but he's only ahead by 5,000 votes. Only ahead by 5,000 votes. Gra's phone number was GE71630. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Missouri was won by a GOP candidate. That's good. Nevada, Colorado was won by a Democrat candidate, Michael Bennett. North Dakota was won by GOP candidate John Hoeven. Oklahoma was won by GOP candidate. Oklahoma was won by GOP candidate John Langford. Connecticut was won by Democrat. That switched around. South Dakota was won by a GOP. New York was won by a Democrat. Chucky Schumer. Fucking Chuck Schumer.
Well, I mean, you know, you're not going to beat Chuck Schumer.
Yeah, but I just sick and tired of the guy. I wish he'd just retire.
Yeah, I wish that, like, why can't you guys beat Nancy Pelosi or Dianne Feinstein?
That's very true. Very true. Jacqueline Fleet, what's taking California for so long? Are they cheating again? Jacqueline, we're not even closed yet. Jacqueline is the girl that Andy's in love with. One of the many girls Andy's in love with.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can be in love with as many different girls as I am, though. That's why I.
It sounds like a challenge.
Well,
I love the most women. Nobody's loved any more women than I have, especially at the same time.
We'll have to see in Vegas, maybe. You know what's gonna happen, Drunk Uncle? We're gonna be in Vegas and we're gonna have some kind of competition, and Andy's gonna be like, "Eddie, give me the damn dog. It's no fair. Give me the dog, Eddie. Give me the dog."
Nah.
I'm a big flirt. If you guys haven't noticed. Mike Jones says someone should compare the primary votes to the election votes. Someone said one state had no votes for Romney back in the day. That's mathematic. Why can I not say that word?
Yeah, there's like precincts in Pennsylvania and stuff, like in Philadelphia.
Really?
Would do stuff like that, yeah.
I gotcha. I'm gonna have some more of this tea. Sounds like somebody's peeing. I'm gonna have to make some more.
Looks like it too.
It does, right? So what you do is you got to put lemon juice in here, and then you take the poppy seeds, which look like this, and so then you put it in here. You got to shake it for 20 minutes. I didn't shake it. I just spun it because this thing leaks. Then you got to strain it out, and then you can drink it. And they say to take, what you got to do is, because every set of poppy seeds, you don't know what they're going to be, how strong they're going to be. So even though you get it from the same person, you have to constantly, you take a little bit at a time just to test it out to see how strong it is. And it tastes nasty. So I buy this Kool-Aid stuff and just pour little Kool-Aid stuff in there. And then I don't have a straw, so I'm using a knife, and you just mix it up. Have I checked to see who's performing in Vegas? No, I haven't. I don't think we're going to go to any shows, are we, Andy? Except for maybe a strip club or two?
Yeah, I'm only there for a couple of days, really. So.
And the shows are fucking expensive, guys.
Yeah, whatever you got time for.
Yeah. No, we're going to go to the Strip. That's going to be our show. We're going to live stream. Oh, and by the way, it came in the mail today, guys. Check this thing out. So it's called Drive Reach. It's a cell phone extender. And I always have trouble in Vegas. It's meant for your car, right? But it has a magnetic antenna that you can take on and off. So I bought a special adapter that hooks up to my 12-volt batteries on my mobility scooter. So I'll plug this into the batteries on my mobility scooter. I'm going to hook this up because in Vegas, we always have trouble in certain areas of the casinos where I don't have service. So this is definitely going to help me driving here in the mountains, but maybe it'll help me when I'm live streaming out in public. So we're going to test this bad boy out and hope that it works.
Word up.
I didn't even open it yet. Ty's all excited. Because remember when I was in Vegas, there were certain places where it would cut in and cut out. So, let's see what we got in here.
Yeah.
So right here we got, this is the signal booster. And that's the antenna. That's it right there. That's the antenna. It's magnetic. It's magnetic. So it just pops right on. And they say you can put it through your window or through your door. It won't hurt it. So that's what I'm going to do. So that way I can take it off when I need to use it for my mobility scooter. No, Donnie, it's no toys. I mean, it's no treats. Everything is not a treat.
I'm going to run off with that.
Right? So we're going to be doing that. And Andy, I don't know if you know, you're the only person that's going to be walking that day. Well, no, not really. So I'm bringing both scooters because Taiho has trouble walking too, and he always gets in pain. So since I have the 2 scooters now, I'm bringing both of them. But however, Richard Hertz is probably going to show up, so he'll be walking, and also Calvin, a good friend of mine from Las Vegas. Last time we were there with Drunk Uncle, he showed up, so you'll have other people to walk with you. And you've seen Matt Rogers here, right? Matt Rogers is going to be there.
Yeah.
Portland Andy is going to be there, so he'll be walking. So you're going to get to meet some people from the show, too. All right.
That'd be cool.
The Senate election is 43-43 right now. We need to win 8 more, Republican side. So who's left? Oregon was won by Democratic candidate Ron Wyden already? How do they know that already? California.
They can't possibly know that.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Alex Padilla won California already? Bullshit. Nels, I agree, Nels. All right, so in Senate, let's look at. See, Mark Muser is a friend of mine too. I should have called Mark up. See, look, they say he's won already, but there's nothing reported in. How is Fox News saying that he won already? Live update. Stay with Fox News for coverage for all 35 Senate races. How? There's no reporting in yet. Go to the Silver Dollar Pawn Shop. That's not the one from Pawn Stars, is it? I wouldn't go there. I've heard bad things. It's just a waste of time to go in there from what I've heard. What is wrong with you, Donnie? Why are you whining? Ooh, Jessica wrote me back already. My Jessica Rabbit. Oh, she just put a little check mark. God damn it. Let's see. All right, now Democrats have 45, they're saying. Because of Alex Padilla. But, honestly, I mean, it was going to be a hard win for Mark Muser. Mosier, however you say it. Oh, Eva Kniva emailed me. Yeah, Eva's not doing good with cancer. So everybody think about Eva in your mind, guys. What's up, Goofy? We're in trouble. Goofy for Jesus is here. All right, so California Senate race, Alex Padilla. I don't know how they're giving it to him already. Let's see what else they're saying now. That's the problem. How do they say? See, look, they already turned it blue. How? None of the voting has come in yet. None of the fucking voting has come in yet.
California.
Yeah, but still, you never know. People might be pissed off. Oh, I just saw a new red one go up for the House. We're definitely going to take over the House. Look at this. Nancy Pelosi says she sees a world in which the Democrats keep the House. How much wine were you drinking that day? How much wine were you drinking that day? Let's go check Pennsylvania again. I don't know why we're checking Pennsylvania, but I don't think they're going to be going.
I think Pennsylvania's not going to go well.
I don't think it's going to go at all tonight, though.
Right.
So right.
I don't think. Yeah, and that means it's not going to go well because they'll be sure to. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it's getting closer now. So John Fetterman about 10 minutes ago had over 50%. Now he's down to 49.42%, and Oz is up to 48.46. A while ago, Fetterman was up. Let's say an hour ago, Fetterman was up by over 10 points. So Herschel Walker's lead seems to be getting a little bit bigger. He's only up. He was up by 5,000 votes before. Now he's up by 18,000 votes. Herschel's up by 18,000
percentages?
votes. 49.25 to 48.75.
Yeah.
Nancy sees a Paul where the rest sees a Pauline. Yeah, guys, everybody pray for Eva. New Hampshire is going to be Democrat, it looks like. North Carolina, it's going to be red, I think. Let's see how... Did they put North Carolina red already on their thing? All right, Drunk Uncle, don't get mad at me. Where are you on this map?
Huh?
Is North Carolina filled in with the color on this map? Oh, it's on the House seats. Hold on. Let me go to Senate seats. Key Senate races.
I don't think there were any North Carolina Senate seats up for election.
Oh, that's right. There wasn't, huh? North Carolina. So North Carolina is pink. That means it's real close race. But there's not enough for today. Look at the different colors on the Senate page. Could be one shade be projected and the other shade be confirmed. Yeah. Maybe, Brian. So dark blue, that's they're already saying he won it. That is blue, but it's California, so yeah, he needs a runoff, right, Sneaky Pete? So Herschel then is gonna have to do the runoff. You know what? Let me text
what's the runoff mean? Like, do they get another candidate to run against him, or
no?
How does that work?
They take the top two guys, or top two candidates. Excuse me, I shouldn't say guys. The top two candidates, and then they run against each other, and a new election starts from zero.
Yeah, that's what happened actually in 2 years ago. That's why Trump went and did the rallies in Georgia after the general election, because there was the runoff for the Senate elections.
Yeah.
Top two, one from each party, or top two candidates?
No, it would be top two. Well, actually, I guess it would be one from each party. In California, it's just whoever the top two are. So you get the top two that are Democrats, and then it's just you get to vote between Democrat A and Democrat B.
Okay, so Georgia for I'm looking at the Democratic race. It's pink, so that means it's probably gonna go red. So, but does he have to win by 50% in Georgia too?
Yeah, you have to get 50% plus one in Georgia. But like in Ohio, I think they called it for J.D. Vance now, so that's good.
You know, hey David Aguilar, I wish they would just cut off parts of California. How about that? They vote all over again, is what Sneaky Pete says. But what happens then, though, is they only do the top two candidates, though, right? So that third person
Yeah.
So Brian Kemp, he's got 54% in the Georgia governor's race, though, over Stacey Abrams. So that's good. I hope I didn't wake my friend up. My friend has a I can't say his name because he's got a big channel and he does not do political stuff in Georgia, but he's political. He just doesn't show it, which is good for him. But he does go out and he's definitely conservative, and he sent me videos where he's out there, filming the legal stuff going on in certain places. I won't say what's happening because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, but you know what I mean. I think we showed the video on here, didn't we, Andy, in Drunk?
Might have.
Of my friend.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we showed that video. Oh, by the way, I found a new place. Let me see. Drunk Uncle, maybe you're too busy. Hope was supposed to start helping me with shirts and stuff. So I found a new place called Spread Shop where we can have shirts made. They do hats though too. And you know how I like hats. Your shop, the way you like, modify your shop, start from page to match your brand, customization settings. So we're gonna start up a big store. So we got to get a Drunk Uncle shirt. We're gonna have to get Gras shirt. Hell, We're gonna have to get a Chick-fil-A shirt for Hope. We're gonna get a brownie shirt. I'm gonna make a fuck the FBI shirt. Think I get in trouble for that?
What?
Yes, I said for having a shirt that says fuck the FBI.
Yeah, it depends on where you are. I think you could possibly get in trouble.
Yeah. Look, so they have bags, they have drinkware, they have baseball caps. I wonder how much it'll cost to make a baseball cap with my logo on there. They're flex fit. I like flex fit hats. All right, so we're gonna get hats made. We're gonna get all kinds of stuff made.
Woo woo.
Drunk Uncle, maybe we can get you to do your look, they even have plus size. But wait, there's more. That's funny. In the but wait, there's more section, they have plus size. They have bags. Oh, I wonder if I can get a backpack. A computer backpack with my logo on there? That would be badass. We're going to start making stuff, guys. Hey, Elon, buy YouTube, right? Drinkware? Let's see what kind of drinkware they have on here. I got drinkware in my other one. Anyways, all right, let's get back to the election. So 8 o'clock, Idaho was won by GOP candidate Brad Little. That's good. California was won by Democrat candidate Gavin. How the fuck was that? Look, I'm going to go to Vote Madera right now. Vote Madera. Click here. Let's check out the election and voting information. Election results. We're going to have a brownie shirt. We're going to have a Donnie shirt. Uh-oh, am I? Okay, there we are. Am I on still, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I was just asking because it was spinning on here. So look at the results here. Here it says, in Madera County where I am, Mark Muser, my buddy, is winning right here. For both of them. So they have two separate votes. And the reason why they have two separate votes is this. They only have a partial term left that they have to take over. But look at this. This is weird. You would think they'd have the same amount of votes for both, but they don't. Isn't that weird? If you're going to vote for Alex Padilla on one, wouldn't you vote for Alex Padilla on the other? Or Mark Muser for one and Mark Muser for... This is really weird. Really weird.
They're almost the exact same, right?
Yeah.
That's like they're 2 votes off from each other?
Well,
no. I mean, not
2 votes off on Mark Muser's, but on Alex Padilla, one has 79.33 and one has 78.61. That's very interesting.
That almost feels like some tabulation error.
It's possible.
I mean, those are almost exactly on. Like you think that just statistically, like you might have like be a couple different, like with Mark Muser there.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Well, maybe they got to run through 2 separate machines, and they're just in the middle of moving one stack to the next machine. Could be as simple as that, couldn't it?
Or you get someone who like voted in one and forgot to vote in the other, or didn't think they needed to.
Yeah, it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Mark Reed is not winning right now. So this guy Bobby McCauley, my county supervisor, he used to be Democrat. He worked for our county supervisor who just left, who was Republican, but he was a rhino. And so the Madera County GOP endorsed Mark Reed, but the Bobby McCauley guy is winning. And get this, so he has these signs all over town. Oh yeah, I'm endorsed by the police union. I'm endorsed by the sheriff's union. I'm endorsed by this union. I'm endorsed by that union. And people are like,
Was it because he's tackling the root causes of crime and stuff?
No, they're unions. So it's just because you're endorsed by a union doesn't mean you're endorsed by the officers themselves. Unions are Democrats. So when I see union up there, that's a turnoff for me. It's a fucking turnoff.
It was the same thing. Actually, same thing happened in my state Senate district. My state senator he's like, oh, I've got this support from the police union, And he was also saying that, because I voted to increase funding to tackle the root causes of crime. And it's just total lefty jerk speak. And he's endorsed by the union, but not by the actual cops.
Yeah, but I mean, so yeah, it's just crazy. I don't trust it when it says you've been a union's rep or are all for you. To me, they're all Democrats. Yeah, see, Sneaky B says, see, they're all Democrats. Let me look for Gavin Newsom. Look at that in the state, at least in Madera County, we all voted for the Republican, 59% to 40%, and they're saying Gavin Newsom won already. See, where I live, it's all Republican. Everybody's voting Republican. Republican. Right? Except, Ana Caballero's winning. Jim Patterson's winning. Huge, 74% to 25%. Oh, it's against a libertarian, though. Soria, I hope that bitch loses. I don't like her. Anyways, I shouldn't be calling that. They call J.D. Vance on Fox. Okay, let's go back to Fox. Let me hit refresh. J.D. Vance on Fox, huh?
I'm gonna check in on Crowder and just see if they're saying anything interesting. Right?
Give me 1 second. Let me see what Fox is saying here real quick. Possible. California Governor Gavin Newsom wins re-election, defeats. How though? I don't get that shit. All right, Crowder. Do I still have Crowder on here? Let's see what they're saying.
In disguise as a pirate and Hook.
Is the one guy? Who's the one guy with the
beard?
No, the Lex Luthor guy. No, not.
Oh,
young.
Andrew Klavan. I'm
surprised he's not drunk yet.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a skill where he makes you feel like the smartest man in the room, even though it's usually him.
Last election, he got drunk.
He's incredibly smart.
And who's the wolf?
They were going to have to water him down this time.
Talking about the Robin Williams as a pirate.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Jeremy Boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually a really nice guy, too. He did
I'm not knocking him. I'm just trying to
cut
figure out who they are, though.
He got to cut it off at the pass because he used to deny that he clogged my crapper when he came over to watch me get waterboarded. He has a thing about it.
You
He's
watch
sensitive about
Rumble
it.
or Blaze?
I'm on the Blaze.
There is close to 300,000 people watching him on Rumble right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting everybody to move to Rumble. All right, let's see.
Well, what's crazy is I tapped in to see what MSNBC's numbers were when he was about about 200,000 right before I left work. MSNBC had 12,000 people watching.
So I think people are
12,000. Crowder had close to 200,000.
Yeah.
At that time on Rumble.
Mm-hmm. These people are just restreaming America's Voice News or real I worked there since it's been America's Voice News. I don't know why they changed it. Let's see, Steve Oatley. How many people is watching Steve right now?
Some California.
He changed his name again, didn't
Walker.
It's just Steve Oatley.
Well, that's Senate though. For House, these are.
Wait, no. What he has another one, doesn't he? It's Steve Oatley, and it's also. I don't know if
they're debating that.
The Angry Turnip or something.
Is that what? Is that? I've been seeing that. Oh, I've been seeing that lately. Is that what he changed his name? That's him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's him.
Why do you change his name again?
As soon as California has 54 House.
I have no idea.
People, I believe. Michigan is red. For the most part, except this one, Hillary Stone against John Gibbs.
Let's see who's in his chat room right now.
But this is early too. You're talking, what percent of the vote is in?
Here, wait. Let's see if your best friend is on right now.
Not showing it. That's weird.
Drunk Uncle.
Normally it shows a percent of the vote.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's on right now. He's live. I would go there, but then he'll give me a ban. So I won't. I don't feel like getting banned tonight. Oh, Chris is on. Let's see what's going on. That's where Graw probably is.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see what's going on in Chris's room. They're not
Did I just
talking
hear
much
Hope?
either. No, that's not Hope.
Boy, that's an awful lot of red on that map. Awful lot of red.
Dude, Chris is losing a lot. He doesn't have that many subscribers anymore. What's
Why
going
is that?
on? He doesn't have many people watching anymore. He's only got 92. Normally he has a lot more than that. All right, let's get back to here. You know, I don't know how long we're going to go because, I mean... All right, it's 45-45 for the Senate now. 45 Republicans, 45 Democrats. The House is 151-90. It sounds like Hope's giggle. Let me text her. Let me see. I don't think it's her.
No, I don't.
Sorry, that's my friend that I texted earlier. Text me back. We are pulling hard for Herschel Walker. Georgia loves our Bulldogs. I think he wins unless they cheat. Well, I won't say that. Sorry. That's right. I was going to text Hope, huh? Don't you hate that? You go to text somebody and somebody else sends you a text message? I just typed in
Yeah,
hippie.
it's easy to get distracted. You're like,
All right.
"Good squirrel." Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I got to see who wants to be in my ear when we're there in Vegas. Because I've got my two
Who wants
phones
to be
now.
what?
So, and be in my ear. Like Wizzy has somebody in his ear most of the time. So they can read the chat to him.
I see.
So maybe Hope will be in our ear. I tried to get Hope to come, but she didn't want to sleep in the room with two guys that snore really loud and Andy. She didn't want to be in the room with all of us. We got room for one more. Well, not really, but we do. We still got to figure out who's going to sleep where. We have a suite.
I'll take.
Huh?
Yeah, I can take a rollaway or whatever. It's fine.
Okay, well, we have a rollaway, we have the queen-size bed, and then the couch pulls out. Ty normally, I mean, I pay for Ty, so he normally gets the couch. So.
And the couch never gets anybody pregnant. Oh!
Oh, and just so you know, Andy, Donnie might try and jump up there on your... no, there's no water. Donnie will probably try and jump on your bed, maybe once or twice, Andy. He likes to cuddle snuggle.
Yeah.
No bad, no, not yet. We had some machines break down in certain states, in certain areas, but nothing's broken quite yet. I still see issues in certain places, though, I can tell you that. You're worried about the Senate? So am I, Sneaky Pete. It's close.
Yep, me too.
It's real close.
I don't think... I think the two states next to California are going to have shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
Yeah. I think they're already starting. They really are starting, because now Christine Clark County says Vegas. They're refusing to even say how many ballots were left at drop boxes.
Yeah.
So they're basically waiting to see how many votes the rest of the state can come up with.
Well, and so in the Senate for Arizona, it's a light blue. And you know what that means? That means it means it's going towards the liberal.
Mark Kelly. What? I mean, if Katie Hobbs wins that somehow, I don't know, man. That's not right.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of other stuff I can accept, but that's
Katie Hobbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't trust it. And Katie Hobbs is also the Secretary of State of Arizona. She's responsible for running the election in Arizona.
Interesting.
And she refused to recuse herself from it too. She was told multiple times, "Hey, you're running for office. You can't be in charge of the counting process for the office you're running for."
Yeah.
But she is anyway.
Wow. All right, so Mark Kelly, the
Nobody
incumbent for Senate, he's got 58% of the votes, while Blake Masters only has 39. And that's with 47.68% in. So that's not looking good at all for Senate. Let's look at Nevada.
Yeah, debates don't even matter. I mean, honestly, because you look at Pennsylvania, I mean, Ohio, J.D. Vance won easily, as it turned out. But you look at Arizona, it was the same thing. It was just the debates that the candidate showed up for. Just, they didn't do it. Doesn't move the needle.
Styx is in Las Vegas, January 27th through February 4th. Ooh. Now, I haven't typed in anything Vegas tonight. We talked about Vegas a few minutes ago, and look, why are we getting commercials for Vegas? I think they listen to us too, folks. I don't think they just fucking... I don't think these computers just look at what we type in. I think they listen to our voice too.
Hope's getting ready to join. Uh-oh.
Is she?
You're gonna have to fix the screens again.
Okay. I hope and pray we win the Senate. We need it back. Keep in touch. Much love to you. I love this guy. My friend from Georgia, he's such the nicest guy in the world. I think it's a Georgia thing too. A lot of people are really nice over there, but it depends on which districts are reporting. So look, in Nevada, no districts are reporting it. You think Oz is going to lose Pennsylvania, huh? Let's go and let's look up Pennsylvania.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
It's 49.58 to 48. Yeah, Oz's percentage went down. Oz's percentage went down.
I don't understand. I mean, Fetterman's clearly incoherent. He's even worse off than Biden.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but look at our president.
Yeah, but I mean, he's actually. People, I don't. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's so Andy, do you ever watch like MSNBC or anything?
No.
Okay. I really suggest that you guys, it's going to be excruciating. I know.
Nah.
But we've got such a hard divide.
Are you saying MSNBC or NBC?
MSNBC. Because that's about as left as you can get for mainstream media.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it on right now.
And, me being where I was, I don't know if MSNBC has always been like that or I just didn't notice it. But, it's just such a hard divide.
It wasn't in the 90s. It wasn't as bad in the 90s. It didn't seem like it, although I think it actually was.
I didn't start
hidden better
until 2008.
Nobody gets to sleep tonight, or there'll be a blue wave so big you'll wake up a Smurf. No bad. That's true. So MSNBC right now is saying that it's 46-46 right now at the Senate, and that the GOP only needs one to gain control.
What I'm trying to relay is Andy saying I don't see how these people can vote for this candidate. Now, if you watch this, they do a excellent job of masking, and I'm sure Fox News and OAN. I don't watch them either. I don't trust mainstream media at all, any of them.
Yeah.
However, my former party a little bit more susceptible to being just sucked in.
Yeah. Well, for me to get MSNBC, I would actually have to pay for TV. And so I'm not going to do that.
Or you can.
Well, I just watch
Warren
clips.
Boebert's going to lose.
I'm just watching it on.
You get new clips like every 30 minutes.
Okay, Pennsylvania, Matthew Carter. It's all blue in Pennsylvania looking right now. He's clicking on all these different buttons, showing what's coming in. Except for District 10.
Yeah, Goofy. That's what I do too. But I have to know what these people are saying.
We're bombarded by it all the time. That's the thing. And it's like I know what they're saying because I get bombarded by it everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch them on TV be even worse examples of themselves than they already are as he in real life.
Okay, right now, MSNBC is saying it's 50-50, which is weird. I think they're just guessing. Oh, it's 46-46. 8 are undecided. So how could it be 50-50? Oh, 50%, 50% so far right now.
Yeah. Well,
see, they're tricking people. They're tricking people is what they're fucking doing.
Yes, they're very good at that.
They just called Kemp for Georgia? Good. Wait. My brain's freezing. Do we want Kemp for Georgia?
Oh, they called Kemp a while ago, Sneaky Pete. But, yeah.
Looks like North Carolina went red. That's good.
There was no Senate. There was no vote for North Carolina, so it's been red. So right now, what's up for debate is Montana. Is that Montana? Is Montana above Idaho?
No, wait. That's right. No. Ted Budd was running for Senate in North Carolina. That's right.
Oh, okay.
And he won, but he won.
Yeah. I mean, I do remember this sticker and company.
Okay.
Remember for Senate.
So Maine is up for grabs right now. Pennsylvania, they're still not sure yet. It says, let's see, Wisconsin. Wait, I'm not trying to think. I'm not good at. You know what? I'm bad with my geography, folks. Right above Idaho, is that Montana, or is that Wyoming?
It's called Kemp in Georgia.
Yeah, Montana is got the stripes to the north of Idaho.
There we go.
Wyoming.
Thank you. Sorry. So Montana's got the stripes. I just went off.
Wisconsin has stripes.
Yeah, Wisconsin did. Maine was looking like it was gonna go red though. Maine is looking red.
JD Vance is one.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go to Fox.
I think they just called Georgia for Kemp. Looks like in the chat.
Yeah. Senate races. Let's look up Maine. Let's see where Maine is at right now. Why is Maine not on here?
Have we flipped any yet, or
a couple? Yeah. I think so. Wait, no. Well, it says Republicans are up 16, so they flipped. It doesn't make sense right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, Montana's not going to go blue. So let's look at let's go to all races for Senate. Okay, so Alaska's going to go red for sure. I would almost guarantee that. Alabama's red already. Arkansas's red already. Arizona, it looks like it's going to be blue, unfortunately. California's blue. Colorado's blue. Connecticut is going to be blue. Florida's red for sure. Georgia, Herschel Walker. Oh, Herschel Walker's down to 49%. He went down 0.25%. So there's going to be a runoff in Georgia. There's definitely going to be a walk-off. Because
looks like Whitmer's gonna win in Michigan
for governor.
Called, Michigan for Whitmer.
That's
on Fox News.
Did they
called
fucking bullshit.
They called New York for Horschel or whatever.
Are you smoking a cigarette or are you smoking a J, drunk?
It's a cigarette joint.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say you're smoking a regular cigarette. Illinois went blue, of course. Indiana is red. Kansas is red. Kentucky's red. Louisiana's red. Maryland is blue. Missouri is red. North Carolina. So they called it for North Carolina already, right? So why is?
Yeah.
Fox News, I don't think has.
Fox News hasn't. Okay. North Dakota is red. New Hampshire is blue. Nevada. No, there's no polls in at all from Nevada. New York is Chucky Schumer. Ohio, JD Vance run. Oklahoma's red, both of them. Oregon, blue. They're saying blue already, huh? Wow, Oregon's up by a huge percent. Pennsylvania. What's that?
So let me something I was thinking of, and I guess you guys wouldn't have anything other than my word to take for it, but I remember thinking after the last election, when we were looking to this one, I'm like, I bet the results are going to be such that they just keep stringing us along, kind of.
Well, they
so
will
it's
be.
it's not going to be the complete repudiation that we think that should happen, but it's not going to be like a complete blowout one way or the other.
Stacey, here's Stacey. Here, let's hear Stacey Abrams real quick, guys.
To take titanium out and spoil what we have in the state of Georgia.
She's giving her concession speech.
A Georgia where hope lives in the heart of every child, but it sits there, rests there, along with opportunity.
How come there's no? Oh, never mind.
In quality public education, a pathway to a life full of dignity, and no shooters in their schools. A Georgia where every person can not only afford to see a doctor, but there's a hospital if they need one. They can get their prescriptions filled because drug companies and insurance
that's
companies
bullshit, because every hospital has to let you come in.
And because we've expanded Medicaid, because 500,000 Georgians deserve access to health care in this state.
Everybody has health care. You just go to the hospital.
I am talking about the Georgia of our greatest imagination.
Georgia can't afford to feed
And here's what gives me hope. Over the last year across this great state, countless Georgians were ready to come off the sidelines and fight for that Georgia. Standing behind me is one of the most extraordinary women I have ever known.
Yeah, whatever. A liberal white woman. You hear there's not very many people there.
From the moment I got into
Sounds
politics,
like a bunch of harpies.
I have always promised to level with the people of Georgia. And I am here to tell you that what we have architected in this state does not end today. And this woman
excuse me,
is one
I
of the
shouldn't guess it.
reasons why.
Oh, she said she's a
Lauren
woman, so I
Gorga
guess she is a
our
woman.
champion. She is our friend, and she deserves our praise and our thanks because this is the Georgia she's helping us build.
Ooh.
I'm here because my friend Allegra Lawrence Hardy.
Allegra, isn't that a medicine?
is one of the fiercest attorneys you will ever meet. And she has poured her heart and her
I'm waiting to
soul
hear her say if
and her
it was
time
rigged.
and her treasure to defending our rights and our democracy, and she will never be demeaned.
They need
for
better
doing for
microphone
us
in their place.
what we can't do on our own. Thank you, Allegra Lawrence Hardy.
Have you ever been near her at all, Sneaky Pete, since you live in Georgia?
I see in this crowd women and men who have been a part of this journey.
You notice you didn't say transgendered people either?
In 2006, and while I may not have crossed the finish line, that does not mean we will ever stop running for a better Georgia.
Does she have a job, or does she just make money running for office?
Running for the truth that we know to be true.
She does nothing but run for office, like Beto O'Rourke.
For the ones who don't know they deserve to stand, let alone run. And tonight, we must be honest, even though our fight for the governor's mansion may have come up short, I'm pretty tall.
On the flip side, on Fox, JD is making a speech.
On Fox, who is?
JD Vance.
Okay. Let's see JD Vance. Yeah, I was just hoping she was going to say something like...
Aren't you glad that he won? That would have been a terrible ride home, right? That's what we're thinking here in the Vance family. We're staying on top of the important stuff. I could not have done this. Could not have won this race. Could not have had what we have here tonight. I mean, look, the governor and the lieutenant governor crushed it. Every other statewide office crushed it. I'm so grateful to Mike DeWine and John Houston. I'm so grateful to Bob Paduchik for helping us cobble together a unified Republican team And we won big, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible thing. Oh, my Lord. And I got to say, of course, I had so much fun going around campaigning with all the statewide officials. I had so much incredible experiences getting to meet people all across the state of Ohio. But thank you to the Ohio Republican Party. We just got a chance to govern. We just got a great chance to govern, and we need to use it. And I promise to all of my friends who are going to be at the State House, to all of my friends who are going to be at the state capitol, we need better leadership in Washington, D.C., and that's exactly what I promise to fight for every single day. Now, the last thing I want to say, the last couple of words of gratitude here. I have been blessed with an incredible campaign team. And I can't thank these guys enough, but I want to name a few people by name. First of all, the guy who probably spent the most time on the campaign trail the last year and a half. And when we won the primary, I forgot him. Patrick McAllister, thank you for getting us safe to where we need to go. To Jordan, our great campaign manager, Brian, who's the first hire at our campaign. Our incredible comms team, Taylor and Luke.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to say goodnight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pretty soon too.
You guys may have noticed.
All right, Andy, thanks for coming up.
Was very interested in our
yeah,
race.
man.
So Taylor and Luke got their hands full.
Good night, Andy.
Guys, thank you.
I'll see you in a few days. But
Will Martin
I'll text you
and Matt
later or
Williams,
tomorrow or
who
something.
did everything that we asked them to do and did it very well. Thank you guys.
Oh, man.
Couldn't have done it without you.
It's pouring here right now.
To Noah Baker.
So Eddie, you think this guy, his name's JD Vance, right?
Yes, that's his name.
You think he's related to Bob Vance?
I don't know. He might be.
I'm glad.
Then Phyllis might be his aunt. Phyllis might be his aunt. Hope is like, who the fuck are you guys talking about? Because Hope doesn't watch The Office.
Nope.
Oh, Hope. Since I have you, while I have you here, I found a new site for making shirts and stuff like that. Didn't you say you wanted to help with some designing and some stuff? Or no?
I mean, I can do it. Yeah. I mean, sure.
We're gonna make a shirt for you, something that says like that better be Chick-fil-A or something like that. Either that or no, we're gonna make you the fireman shirt. That's it. The fireman shirt.
Or one that says "Fuck Waffle House."
Right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, my Poppy CT is kicking in now. What was I gonna say?
I might pay for you to have that shirt if you agree to wear it to work.
Yeah, she couldn't wear that to work.
No.
I know, impossible venture there.
Now I have a question. Is your church lean one way or the other?
Like our congregation or like?
Well, both.
What?
Like, okay, which way did your congregation lean? Do you think?
That's really hard to say because, like, I was talking about it with my boss yesterday, and I feel like, I feel like it leans left. Because there's a lot of teachers and professors in the congregation. But he seemed to think that it's pretty much an even split.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Now,
which way
does your...
Because, I mean, you don't really talk. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So you don't know about your professor?
People out there do not want to talk about politics. Like, you do realize that on a daily basis, we're talking about stuff that you're not supposed to talk about with other people. At least in the South, like you don't talk about politics or religion. And I'm like, those are the my favorite things to talk about.
Right. Holy shit! Can you guys hear the rain?
No.
Oh man, it's freaking loud. Oh man, look at that freaking my buddy from Texas. I've been thinking about calling Jesse, and Jesse just freaking texted me.
There you go.
You guys remember Jesse from Texas? He works on the oil rig. He works on the oil derricks, the oil rigs.
That rough ace.
Right? You know, that crazy, that awful freaking Hispanic Republican. Oh my! Do I not have the 10-minute freaking? I thought I had the 10-minute thing on. Is it not on anymore?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah.
How are these people getting in?
You know how your friend Jeff did?
My friend Jeff. I have a lot of friends named Jeff, so you have
Isn't
to.
his name Jeff? Jeff Ryan.
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to look him up. I'll look him up in just a second. Let me see if I can switch this to only what do you call it? Customization. Participation mode. Subscribers. Minimum 10 minutes. Can't you set that to automatically happen all the time?
No, I think you have to do it every stream.
You have to do it every single stream? Okay. All right, well, now we're in there. Okay, it's fixed. Now, hopefully, we won't be getting these guys. Let us look up Jeffrey Perrine. Let's see, Sacramento election results. Fox 40. So he's in District 5. Election results for all Sacramento counties. Oh man. I don't know which one he's in. Let's see. Board of Education candidate. Jeffrey Perrine. What is this? Was he on the news or something?
And all the
My name is Jeffrey Perrine. I'm a 38-year-old Sacramento native. I went to all the schools that I went through: elementary school, middle school, high school, in the San Juan Unified School District.
Wow, they actually let him on a show. That's good. Jeffrey Perrine. Let me type in election results. Well, it's a Sacramento County District trustee. He's running for trustee. Okay, that's what we got to look up then. Sacramento County trustee. Voter guide, Nevada County elections. Let's look up elections. Results for statewide, Placer County. Statewide, or let's see elections. I guess we've got to click on this. Well, Fox News is not helping us.
It's easier to go to your local news for the local stuff.
Sacramento County elections. Here we go. Election results for all Sacramento. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. This sucks. Okay, here we go. Sacramento Board of Supervisors, District 5. City Council, Citrus Heights City Council. The Mayor, Elk Grove, Folsom, Galt, City Council. Actually, I'll just hit control. I gotta listen to my drunk uncle in my head. I'll just type in his name, Perrine, and there's 0 results. 0 results.
Command.
Yeah, I was gonna do the Command F.
Yeah, it may not do it. It may not.
If it doesn't load like the whole screen, it won't do it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
default to it.
Let me just type in Sacramento trustee results. Sac County, here we go. This will help me. Now let's see, Perrine, PERR. Jeffrey Eric Perrine. All right, so he has, wow, he's 19%, right? But he's not doing so bad when you look at it. The other people have 1,800 votes and 1,600 votes. So for having 844 votes out of 4,200 votes, to me, that's damn fucking good. Right? I mean, that's better. I mean, that's better than, I mean, he wants to win, but with the way that they were censoring him and the way that they have been keeping him down, I think that's pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. I mean,
you know how many are voted into that district? Like that's because I mean sometimes they'll take like the top 2 or the top 3 or.
No, it's just one,
Oh.
But still, though, I mean, I'm proud of him. You know, in fact, I'm going to text him real quick. Let's text him. Hold on, now, of course, now Jesse's texting me again. Let me text Jeff. What should I say? So I'm putting, hey, bro, for as much as you're censored. Why did I type S for censored? Fucking A. For as much as you're censored, you're doing great. That's what I'll put. How does that sound? I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the way they've been screwing him over, what else can you ask for? No news would give him any, although I just saw him on one news station. All right, so let's check out Herschel Walker, because this is a big race. Herschel Walker race is huge. Herschel Walker went back up to 49.22%, so he's going up again, but he's got to get over 50. He's got to get over 50.
Yeah.
Looking at, so if they do have a runoff, so then Chase Oliver is going to be out. So he has 73,141 votes. So those votes would go to Herschel Walker or Warnock. But then who knows how many people are going to go back and vote for the runoff? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So that's an issue. That's an issue. Yeah, Sneaky's like, we can't have a dang runoff. He's going up and down. He hasn't been over 50 in a while, though. The next poll is closed in 7 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay, so that must be the Alaska polls.
Yeah.
And then Hawaii's going to be last.
Right.
Yeah. Because Hawaii's 3 hours behind us, behind California. Hawaii's 6 hours behind you, I think.
Do you know
5
what?
hours because it's now.
Hold on, one person, real quick. Hope, what were you saying?
It's 5 hours behind now.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and Drunk Uncle, now what were you saying?
Well, I mean, 5 hours for me.
Yeah, so 2 hours for me then. What were you saying, Drunk?
I was just asking if anybody knew what the first polls to close were.
Guam.
Yes. I didn't even.
It went Republican for the first time in decades. It's a non-voting member of the House of Representatives.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my sister sent me something over on Facebook.
On the MySpace.
I can't believe there still is MySpace. You know,
and it's like mostly like artists now, I think.
Yeah, mostly. Hope, are you old enough to, because you're young, we're not trying to make fun of you because you're young, but do you remember, so when I was younger, they had a website. It was called Hot or Not. And basically what they did is you went to a picture, and just on the picture, you rated from like 1 to 10. Did they have that website when you were younger?
I mean, they had it, but I never went on it. I don't think. But I mean, I remember it.
I think they got kicked off because I remember all these girls would like inbox me, message me, and they're like, "Hey," because what you could do is, they had private folders. So, it's still there, Hot or Not. Oh no. Oh, find somebody new. But so they had these private folders, right? And you could go in there. If they gave you the password, then that's where they'd have their racy photos. It was like a free version of OnlyFans. It was crazy, but I think they got in trouble because there was like minors were like doing those private stuff.
Oh, jeez.
But I was a minor at the time, so you know. All right, 45 for Senate. So guys, in 5 minutes we're gonna let you go because this is gonna go all night. You know, we're not gonna know the results until later on. Sneaky P says it'll be right around Thanksgiving, the runoff. Is that how soon they do it? They do it that quickly?
It's like 40 days later. I think I don't know. I don't think it's 40 days. I thought it was in December. They were saying like it would be like December 6th or something. Yeah. But I don't know if that's true.
Come on, Eric. You know I love women. I love all women. I love all women. And you know, so I keep seeing all this stuff where people are, you know, like if you look at like Tinder and other places like that, right? These girls only want to go for the hot guys, right? And they're Democrats. So are they, it's not racist, but are they an ist towards fat people? Are they an ist towards crippled people? You know, everybody's racist in some sense. And I don't mean, how would you say that, Hope? It's not racist, but they're some...
And ableist.
Yeah, there's ableist. I mean, there's all these ists. There is not one single person that doesn't like you can't love everybody, right? Like and that one show I was watching, it's the 100 or something. What they do is they have 100 people and they're trying to test of how they are, and one of the tests that they did was it was a shooting thing, right? They acted like they were a cop. And so they'd have two people pop up. One would have a gun, one would have a cell phone. And at certain times, both would have cell phones, right? And almost every time when it was the two people with cell phones, the African-American person got shot. And all these people were like, but I'm not racist. And it's like, you kind of are. You kind of are. Right?
Like shucks.
No man says when we wake up in the morning we'll be in China. I hope not. I hope not. Anyways, guys, you know what? So I don't think any of these are gonna finish tonight, and it's been a long night already. And I'm sore, guys. If you don't know, I fell off a ladder the other day, and I'm in a lot of pain. So I gotta feed these little brats here. And I got to get ready for Las Vegas on Friday. And not only that, guys, so on Friday, so here's what I got to do. I got to get up early. So I called the pizza place, or I called Costco to order my pizzas. They wouldn't let me order 10 pizzas. And I'm like, what do you mean? I always do this. I do it for the veterans. And this lady, she's like, you do? And I'm like, yeah, you probably know me. I'm the guy with the dog and the scooter. And she's like, oh yeah, you do for the veterans. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, don't worry, I work that day, I'll make your pizzas, but call me an hour before because they don't let me take orders anymore like this. So luckily she did it. So I got to drive to Costco, I got to get gas, pick up pizza, pick up sodas, pick up juices with Donnie. Then I got to go pick up the gifts for the veterans because I can't pick those up till Friday either. The veterans, the coupons for them to buy at the store. Then I got to take it all to the back. Then I got to go pick up Taiho, and then we're going to drive to Las Vegas. So
Vegas.
And it's gonna be a Friday. So driving to Vegas on a Friday, like I'll be fine until I hit the 15, which is the road that comes from Los Angeles to Vegas. As soon as I get in Barstow, I'm screwed. It's gonna be slow going. But we'll be live in Vegas with Donnie J. Trump here, me, Andy in Colorado, Taiho, Portland Andy, and Hope maybe.
You guys need to find.
Huh?
Go ahead.
No, we need to find what?
I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine.
You guys need to find a nickname for Andy and Andy. Like, if you say Portland Andy or Andy in Colorado, like, they're gonna get messed up. So you guys need to go like by code names.
Can I call him AOC?
Andy
Andy out of Colorado, AOC?
Yes, do that. I'm sure he would love that.